No, dat is pak voor een reten. Dit wouden jullie toch?
TBS, allemaal jongens even feesten. No op je feest.
I like the
What's
intro
up, Sam?
music.
You do? Good. I'm so
Who is
happy.
it?
It's Noah Lang.
Oh. Wow. So is there any copyright concern with this?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean if we'll get demonetized, I think, if there was a copyright claim. So that would be not great. Hey, so we're gonna do this probably a few times tonight, Sam, throughout the stream. We've got to check in with a friend of ours, and he's out and about. Like normally this stream is Jimmer and I, and then maybe other people pop in. But tonight it's going to be Sam and I, and we're going to have a few people pop in. Jimmer, how's it going, buddy?
No, bring
Hey,
it.
babes. What's up, y'all?
What kind of shirt are we wearing there today? It says like, "Bye, buddy."
Hope you find your dad,
Oh, okay.
Mr. Narwhal.
Okay. Yeah.
Bye, buddy. Hope you found your
Wha-
dad.
Can you explain what's going on behind you, real quick?
Oh, I'm just at the upper level of the bar.
Okay.
I'm
Are you at a mall?
No, I'm at a holiday party.
Sam, he's at a bar that's called the Armory, and it used to be an indoor soccer facility. And it looks like his internet just cut out, so he's gone. And I think that's going to happen a lot.
No public no bar Wi-Fi.
Probably not. Yeah, so that building's pretty cool. It used to be like a indoor soccer dome, like a, I don't know, recreational type place. And then it's been like 10 different things, and now it's a bar.
Is it just a bar, or is there other things inside?
It's like a bar that has like adult activities. They've got an
What
adult
kind of adult
slide,
activities?
like a slide.
A slide.
Yeah, a slide. You can go down a slide.
Is it like a huge, like you gotta pay for it? Like it's an attraction slide, or it's just like get drunk and here's a slide?
I think it's just
if you
get
wanna risk
drunk
it?
and then go down the slide, and then somebody threw up on it, and then nobody wants to go down it.
Is it fun to watch people go down it? Is there some chance of injury?
I don't know. I don't think that there's really a chance of injuries. Jimmer, can you go down the slide for us so that we know what it's like?
Oh, yeah, probably. I tried to flip the camera, but I ended up leaving the stream. I haven't done this on mobile before, but this is where I'm at.
Wow, this is a big company party.
Oh yeah.
You had the whole space rented out. It's just your company.
Yeah.
Are you allowed
I
to say
did.
what your company is, or is that not
Is it really
not for
loud?
the stream?
Oh, here you go. Can you see the TVs in the background?
Yeah. What's on?
I should tell you what kind of company party it is.
It's too far away to make out any
Oh,
detail.
perfect. That works.
Is it an open bar?
It is.
It is. So what are you drinking?
Right now, I'm drinking some Sergio's.
I don't know what that is.
It's just a
Oh,
Michelob
Michelob
Ultra.
Ultra.
He calls them Sergio's for some reason.
Oh.
Well, I call them that because one of my best friends calls them that. But it's because Sergio Garcia was a big salesman for Michelob Ultra back in the 90s.
Ah, okay. That seems reasonable, I guess.
Is my
Well, Jim-
is my audio okay?
Yeah, it's fine. Jim, we're gonna talk about your rewards that you won this week.
Okay.
This episode is titled "How the Jimmer Stole Christmas."
Oh, I don't. Yeah, that's why I wanted to be here for it, and I went to these links to be on this call because I didn't want to get the slander tossed my way. I don't think I stole Christmas.
You want to defend yourself while we be your trial judge and executioner?
Yeah. Yeah.
So-
with the gag in my mouth.
So this is the play in question. And
That's
I don't know how
flogging
well
the
the
game.
I don't know how well the video is gonna actually show here.
Looks good to me. Oh, that is a decisive all day, baby.
Well, what was that, Jimmer?
Oh, that's a decisive all day, baby. Look at
I
that.
mean, yeah, I'll mute the
Look at
audio so you can watch it in slow motion.
Look at that! Look at that drawn penalty by Diego Rossi.
Yeah, so the call on the field, I believe, was a handball.
No, you saw him. He got his face right up in there.
It was
His
a, it
hand
was
right
a
up in his
handball.
face.
And typically, Sam, you can answer this question for me. Typically, for a handball, do you get a penalty one for a handball?
You do not.
You do not. You do not. And look
In
at
any
this.
scoring matrix.
And look at this. We have.
So to be fair, I think you should, but different argument.
You think? Oh, okay. You think you should get a penalty
I think
drawn?
if you kick a ball into the box and somebody hits the handball, you should get the penalty.
What it's what if it's
decisive.
deflected?
That it becomes a gray area a bit, but
Yeah. So what we're looking at here, we've got a 5th place. You want a tier 2? Let's scroll down.
Oh, it was so hard not to talk about it too because I didn't want anybody else to white knight.
You had a tier 2 here in gas.
Oh,
Did you-
baby, Osipinko.
Did you have more than that? Do you have
factory.
more? Do you have more Rosies than that?
No. I only have those two.
Okay.
But
so
I also won ETH.
you also and Global All-Star.
Yeah, it was like 0.08, baby.
You won 0.08 ETH on a fake decisive.
Oh, it was real as hell.
0.08.
there.
That's right. So in Champion America Rare Plus, out of the top 8 people, maybe not top 8, the top 6 people, we have 1 Rosie, 2 Rosies, 3. O'Shea podiumed with a fake Rosie decisive.
That Irish bastard.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like
the Irish.
Jimmer, you should have gone to Nicholas's house and been like, Nico, I've got something I must admit.
How do you know I didn't, baby?
Because I was with you all weekend.
Okay, fair.
Yeah. Let's get another opinion on this.
Oh,
Hey, baby.
My God, it's the prince himself.
We talking Rosies?
We are talking Rosies.
I have a question, Jimmer. At what point did you think you're going to get away? Did you have faith you were going to get away with it? Did it get to Monday afternoon?
At no point. I thought it was going to go overnight and it was going to be taken away.
How
I
many
didn't wanna
times
talk
were you
about it.
refreshing? Were you refreshing?
It was probably a solid 10 to 12.
There is a little wrinkle here. I just checked SofaScore, and it has on the game Diego Rossi as a PK earned.
I mean, they can say whatever they want to say.
Yeah, it's basically the transition into the way it should be.
I'm bullshitting you. It doesn't.
Way to hurt my heart.
Wait, no. Finish that thought, Jimmer. Finish that thought. What were you gonna say?
It's just a smooth transition into when you actually cause the handball, you get the decisive.
Okay.
It's all the work he was doing off the ball. He's a team man. Everyone, he's slapping butts.
Exactly.
He's out there.
I don't
It's
think
a
he's
decisive
decisive
move.
for that.
He should get a decisive. Every decisive should be attributed to him, just for how hard he's working out there. Hard work index.
The question is,
Exactly.
where does this rank in the history of Sorreras amongst phantom decisive actions? It's got to be pretty high. I mean, most of the previous contenders were things like last man tackles that weren't called, but this is the opposite. I can't remember a situation like this before where it was so clear.
The only other one I can think about was the Armani The Gator guy Armani PK save that we've brought up a billion times.
Okay, yeah. But did he win as much as Jimmer won?
Yeah,
Did he steal as
he
much as
finished
Jimmer
third or
stole?
fourth.
Oh, so partners in crime.
Yeah.
Mm.
All I know is if I were like, if this were causing me harm, like if I were like in fourth place or fifth place and Jimmer's finishing in fourth, I'd be losing my mind.
I think one of the hardest things about it though is like probably the people behind it had no clue.
No, there's no way. Like I would say most people don't pay attention and don't wouldn't have known.
You just
Or
look
really
at it and
cared
you
that
say,
much.
The
everybody
guilt
has
of your
glasses in front of us.
the guilt of your soul is shining so bright, Sarah Down Under has to wear sunglasses.
Oh, these are
Now I say that
facts.
because I don't actually know your name, or what do we call you?
Oh, that's disrespectful.
You can call me what you want to call me. Jesus.
It's Alistair.
It is Alistair.
Oh, okay.
Alistair.
I thought one of you was Alistair, but I didn't know which one it was. My bad. And that's really
I'm the only one left now. Simon's off starting his own Ultimate Champions podcast, I think.
Oh, Simey. I tried to spark Simey. I tried to get him to set my lineups this week, and he wouldn't do it.
I told him he should do it. I think that's a great idea. I think he should just have a Sorare career by proxy and just set everyone
Yeah.
else's lineups.
I want to get him out
Take
of
the heartache out of it.
But yeah, poor Simey.
So
What's on
why did
your
Simon-
jumper there, Gemma? Your sweater. Sorry, your sweater. What's on your
Oh, yeah.
sweater?
It's
Are most of the people there wearing funny Christmas sweaters, or just you?
No, I'm in the 1%.
The
That's how I
1%
like to
of
be.
what looks like 48,000 people.
Yeah.
So let's talk about your company a bit. Now, when you go to the open bar and you order like a rum and coke or like a margarita, like what kind of options do you have for actual liquor here? Is like top shelf stuff or well drinks?
We could go find out.
Let's do it.
But I kind of just want to drink the Sergio's.
No. Get a dirty martini.
Oh, I do have
Yeah.
a vehicle. I do have a vehicle here. That's a slippery slope.
It's a company party. You don't actually have to drink it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
drink driving's not illegal at your company party.
That's okay. You know what is illegal is ordering a dirty martini and not drinking it.
Well, you're gonna drink this one. You're gonna just get one and you're gonna drink it.
Yeah, well, they just taste so good.
How far
Yeah.
from your house are you?
Pretty far.
Far enough.
Far enough that we couldn't afford you an Uber?
Well, then my car is far enough away.
Hey, we'll get you the Uber home, but we're not getting the Uber back to your car. Not gonna do it.
I'll get you bus fare for tomorrow.
Still one of your cheat rewards for an Uber.
Oh, I mean, fair. I should have just moved
Free money,
there
baby.
anyway.
Jimmer, can you go
I
down the
was wondering
slide
what
at
we were
least?
going to do this week.
Oh, the slide over
slide?
there, the green
Yeah.
slide.
Yeah, go down the slide.
I'll go down the slide in a
Okay,
minute.
come on.
No, I need you. We need you on the slide right now.
Do you?
What kind of other is this a place where they have mostly corporate events?
No, it's normally like a sports venue and concert venue.
I don't know the
Have we
concert
ascertained yet what
It is a
Jimmy does
concert
for
venue.
work?
There's a stage.
What was the question there, Alistair?
Have we ascertained what Jim does for work, or does anyone know, or are we guessing?
I think
We don't
he's
want
like
to
a
dox him.
secret agent.
I work for Opta.
Organ farmer.
Well, it's got
It's also clear now. It's also clear.
Opta Jimmer.
Opta Jimmer. Oh, that looks like a defensive to me, sir.
He was at the game. He knows. He knows it was.
I called it in.
You know.
Guys, I got a rivals pool bet for $40. We need this decisive to go through.
Ooh, speaking of rivals, is our Club America Tigres lineup in yet?
Who won the rivals bet at the actual game?
You know who won it.
I don't. What was the outcome?
It was Jimmer. He won
I
with a
did.
fake decisive action.
The Rossi got him the victory. So he took
Yeah,
money from you with it.
He did. He won the $5.
No,
Oh,
I took no
okay.
money
Now,
from Andy 'cause
now the
he didn't
severity
pay
of
me.
the crime is been
There's only two
revealed.
people. Only two
This has
people
gone
paid
up
me.
from misdemeanor to felony.
Only two people paid.
Oh, I didn't pay you.
Ooh.
I know.
Giggity
Yeah.
gig is in.
Yeah, Gignax is in.
Okay, interesting.
Well, that's the best I can do. Gross. The tactics suck for this game, Sam.
I still don't know what any of the tactics mean. What is G? What is
I just read-
gegenpressing? Is that
I
like
just read
German?
a
What is that?
pronounce and- yeah.
It's just duels.
Yeah, but what is the actual word gegenpressing mean?
It's like a German thing. It's like I'm pretty sure that's
Germans.
a German thing.
Alistair, what's your rival's ranking?
Ooh, that's a good question. I haven't done a rivals for a while, actually, to be honest.
He's a small man. He's a small man on the rivals front.
I'm a small boy, yeah. Rank small man. Just
You
300
just
more
achieved
points and I
the
become
rank
a
small man.
Hey, what manager level
average
are you?
boy.
What manager
and then
level
big
are you?
guy. Is that like the? I should be higher because it says I didn't get all my points for winning all those rare tournaments back in the day. I've been gypped. That's like, speaking of phantom decisives. My only phantom decisives are always just negative ones. I had one from Claudio Bravo last year where he got an error led to goal and he was like 300 meters away from the play. He had nothing to do with it at all. And they're like, "Yep, fuck it, Claudio."
Yeah. Usually it's the phantom last man tackles that we're calling out. We see those a lot, or don't see them and they are given.
So wait, Black, you don't have a pro Guzman?
No.
Oh.
I'm gonna go
And
all
you don't-
commons and I'm gonna beat your ass. Small
Yeah.
boy, small man is coming.
Do we want to have a little pool here? Jimmer, can you get on rivals from there?
Oh, little pool for the small lad?
A little Liga MX rivals.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And he's gone.
I'll bring him back if his video comes back.
No betting allowed at the Armory.
Yeah.
What's the sports gambling law in Missouri?
No sports gambling.
They were listening.
Yeah. We have weird rules like legalized marijuana, but no sports betting.
Is legalized marijuana weird now? I feel like that's pretty standard.
I think but I mean, like, not all states are that progressive, and we're a very red state that like doesn't even want to like do sports gambling. So legalized marijuana in Missouri is very strange.
I thought you were from Idaho.
I'm not from Idaho. Not from Idaho.
So we're
That's-
Idaho. Let's go.
That's a potato thing. They are really into potatoes there. That's the only thing I can
Legalized
tell you about
potatoes?
Idaho. They love potatoes.
I hate the
potatoes are
interface
great.
on
I
Sorare
feel like
right
I might
now.
need to move to Idaho.
You're a big potato
I
guy.
feel like-
huh?
I feel like they have not integrated rivals the user interface correctly. Like you have to click on so many different places to figure out what you want to do. It's really annoying.
Yeah, it's kind of stupid. Like, you got to go to Rivals here to see a game that's upcoming. And then, like, I don't know, today I was just trying to get to, I wanted to see all the games that were being played today. And I was
Yeah.
like having to scroll all the way down. It's like, why don't you just show me chronologically which games are coming up so that I can see? Yeah, Peyton said it. The UI is bad. Just show me, like, the sorting into like divisions or leagues or whatever. No, that's not it. Show me what's
Yeah.
coming up.
Oh man, I got a tough choice here. So I can't play Gignac with Gorian or with any of my mids. So I
Yeah.
have to either go Guido in the 5th spot,
Mhm.
or and then I had to choose. I want to keep JQ or Gignac. It really doesn't make sense to pick JQ because I got the whole Tigre stack.
Here's the deal, though. It's not gonna be a shutout.
I know, but it could be.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think it's gonna be a shutout. It's gonna be
Tigres
like
at
a
home.
2-2 game or something.
Yeah. Oh.
You're saying
Man.
fate.
I'm going all commons.
Going all commons.
All commons, baby.
Stepping
I'm coming
into
for you.
the world of uniques and super rares with your common
I
ass
know.
lineup.
I'm willing to bet my entire gallery on this.
Okay.
I think I picked the same players as well.
How you doing over there, Jimmer?
About the tactics.
You
Oh,
getting the slide
hey,
yet?
No, I was joined via Discord, so when I went to Rivals, my phone kicked me off.
Mm-hmm.
So I downloaded the app.
Yeah.
I'm back.
I think what we're gonna do is we're just gonna keep removing you from the party like this until you get on the freaking slide. Once you get on the
With
slide,
the martini.
once you
with
get
the
your ass on
martini
the
in your
slide,
hand.
you can get back on the screen. That's the rule today.
What time
Look,
is it there, Alistair?
Are you moving?
It
Are we going to the
is-
slide?
Can you hear me
Midday.
right now?
Midday on a
Here
Friday.
it comes. On a
He's going.
Friday.
He's got
What are
this.
we drinking, Black? You got a drink there?
Just for the Liga MX game, we have a little Modelo, and then
Lovely.
I was gonna get some tequila, but I went with a little scotch, just a little scotch.
What is that surface?
This is a local beer called 805, which is damn good, but also controversial because it's produced by Firestone Walker, who's a kind of big Trump supporter, like mega rich donor, and yeah, so there's
I
that
don't think you
issue.
can get
But
too upset as a beer creator being a Trump fan, right? Like that
Well-
wipes out a fair bit of beer if you're like, I'm
They-
not drinking no
Like a
Trump.
dirty martini?
Sam lives in California though, where
yeah,
it's a
Oh,
different
I
place.
guess. Okay, so
So.
you're drinking that one privately.
no, I'll drink it publicly. It's not that taboo, but there are some people who wouldn't drink it for sure, and that's fine.
Yeah. Well, it's 12 o'clock, but I think I'm going to join you with some
Oh,
whiskey.
yes.
Oh, a little nooner, going on here.
Oh, yeah.
Grey Goose
It's
is
past
good.
noon, it's all right.
Thank you.
He
5
said
o'clock
Grey
Sunday,
Goose is
right?
all right. Grey Goose is fine.
Martini's
I
on
can't.
the way.
Why, Jimmy? Why aren't you on that slide constantly? If my Christmas party had a slide, I'd be on it the whole time.
Dude, I could be the slide guy. I could be the reason why we don't have a Christmas party for a handful of years. Someone
That would be
the
actually-
slide.
That would be outstanding.
No, I'll go to the slide after this.
I could go JQ Gignac if I scratch Angulo, but I don't know if I can do that to my boy.
I think you need to play all your uniques. Is what you need to do.
Yeah, I feel like for this one, it's more fun.
I was going to play all my uniques, but I'm more about the love of the game. More about keeping it.
I get it. You
Yeah.
just want to play
I don't want to.
You want to play with those filthy commons.
You want
That's right,
you
I
want to
don't
win.
cheat
You
like
want to you want to win with your intellect, not with your pro power.
That's right. I'm a pure SO5 rivals competitor.
Do you think there's a
You play the
day?
common even when you have the pro card.
Exactly.
Do you think
That's
that there's
real
a
rivalry.
day when Sorare gets so big, that people that are playing rivals start to look down and frown down upon people that have pro cards? It's almost like having Twitter blue.
No,
Just no.
thank you so much.
I think it'll be the other way around. I think the common boys will be the dirty peasants that everyone looks down upon. Which is how I feel right now. Filthy.
Jimmy, are you gonna take that martini down the slide?
You got to take it down the slide.
Okay.
Oh, and a plastic cup. Ooh.
What do you think this is?
Not even a plastic martini-shaped glass. Come on.
There might be a market for that. I got to drink at least half of it, or it's gonna end up all over me.
Are you ignoring kind of social corporate duties there by just streaming with us and not actually talking to anybody?
No.
Okay.
I gotta go stream. Sorry guys, I gotta go stream.
Yeah.
Are people
my-
curious as to what you're doing? Like, is it even normal for you to be like busting out a stream and
I mean, I don't
Stream
know
phone?
99% of the people here. So,
Sam, do you know Jimmer? Like 99% of what he does is not normal. So I think people probably just look over at him and they're like, "Oh, I guess he's on a work call or something."
oh yeah. I'm just attending to business late.
Yeah, hard at work.
Yeah. We got a call with our office out in Australia.
perhaps we should go to the comments for a few minutes here?
I mean, Peyton did say that he feels bad with a rainbow lineup in the arena, and he gets matched with a gray cloud lineup.
Dude, I got done dirty today against Nanzo. It was the Club Rouge game. 1 second after the game starts, I see the matchup. Exact same players and exact same tactics, but he's got all super rares, and I'm done.
Yeah.
I took some zappies off Nanzo the other day in the arena. It was like it was the best thing ever. I think I had mostly commons. I might have had one super rare. I think it was the Kortrike game. And he had a few supers in there, and I whooped his ass.
Nice.
Oh, spank it! If I close
Little
the app, I
spanking.
can't go to rival because it puts me in the backstage. It's great to
You
see.
see to
that.
borrow someone else's phone.
Oh,
double
yeah.
fist it.
I should bring my burner in.
Don't you have a laptop in the car
Yeah, my burner laptop.
for emergencies or rare situations?
Yeah, I think that this would qualify as an emergency for sure. I'm just disappointed that we're still 30 minutes away from the kickoff of this Liga MX game.
So what was Columbus like? I've never spent any time in Ohio. I've driven through it once.
Yeah, it's a college town, and it is like a lot like the Midwest.
Have you been there before?
No,
No. So what was what you're expecting?
it was like a lot of other Midwest college towns, I think.
Describe to me the Midwest. Give me some Midwest. I want to picture Midwest in my mind. I don't
Sure.
know what the Midwest is
I
like.
could do this instead of the slide. I could do this thing down there. Can you see it? Where it's like a 360 video.
Looks like you're trying to get out of going down that slide when you're right in the opening of it right
Yep.
now.
That's what it does look like.
Maybe I
It looks
could
like
do this. No.
anything but the slide is what Jimmer's saying. I'm going back to what I said before, Jimmer. You're off the stream. You're off the stream until you go down that slide.
I gotta drink some of this.
Nope. Nope. Cutting them off.
Oster, you ever been to America?
I have, yeah. I have. I don't know, where does the Midwest technically start? I've been to like Utah, Arizona. I
Not
don't
the
think I've
Midwest.
been anywhere. No, I haven't been kind of right in the middle there.
It's
but yeah.
very flat.
It's east of the Rockies for sure. Really
Yeah,
east
for
of
sure.
Colorado, I would say.
Kansas, Missouri,
Yeah.
Iowa, Ohio, those states. Illinois.
Nice.
Yeah,
Ohio is the end of I would say the end of the Midwest. Then you're getting into the Northeast after that.
sure. Yeah,
Mm,
yeah. I would say there's lots of corn, lots of farm.
nice.
Very flat areas. Lots of like river. I don't know, like riverbed areas where that's why the farming is good. I guess I don't know.
Riverbed areas.
Yeah, riverbed areas.
Do you guys check out any riverbed areas after the game the other day? Or?
It's I would liken it to the Fertile Crescent in the Middle East. It's very similar. It's not,
Fertile
but it is very fertile.
Right.
Very fertile ground.
I did
Guys, I've got an update. I see Jimmer walking.
go on.
I see him walking.
Ooh.
Look, he's
Oh,
I mean,
he's
he's
walking.
perfectly. He's got the sweater on. Like he's frictionless. He's gonna
I was-
zip down
I
that
was over
slide.
here- listening to your Fertile Crescent.
Just picturing it.
You keep walking,
Hey,
buddy.
check this out.
Oh, that's fun. Oh, we got a soccer ball.
You in the Sorare offices? You work for Sorare.
Hey, go mess with those people's game. Go mess with their game.
Hey, no, this is.
Hey, this is gonna be just like
I'm gonna leave myself.
This is gonna be just like an episode of I Think You Should Leave. You've got to like we'll put a mask on you, and then we'll have you go do things.
It's just like an episode, except not funny.
Yeah, Carl Havoc. Thank you, Colonel Dickweed. Thank you.
I got too much shit on me.
Hey, go down that hole.
Get in that hole.
Yeah. Hey.
Oh
Very
shit.
difficult, but I can't
So are you
turn
thinking?
around.
Are you thinking head first
Shrek's
or
butthole.
like,
Maybe
what
I'll just send my phone down and see who picks it up. Oh, my phone!
This is good.
Is there? Can you read what the sign says? There's like a safety sign. What does it say?
It just says use saliva at your own risk. I don't want to do this. This is done.
Are
I
you
don't
allowed
wanna
to
be
bring
around
your drink?
anymore?
I don't want to be around anymore. Are you guys doing the slide? Oh, I'm after you.
There you
No,
go.
no.
They've got the attitude.
He's after them. I love it.
Yeah.
Everyone's just waiting for this slide. I don't think we can come back from this.
It's gonna
gonna be
probably be the
riveting.
most disappointing thing I've ever seen, but
Yeah, and it's going to be your fault.
Unless he gets stuck.
I
What if he
need
does
it
the
at
rest
this
of the
point.
podcast
I have to have it.
inside the slide?
I don't know that I can push myself down there.
What do you mean you can't push yourself down that?
Well, I don't have any hands. I've got a drink and a phone.
Well,
That's gonna get stuck.
you're gonna finish the drink and then you're gonna go down that slide. Like
This is the worst.
do other
I can't
people go down
imagine
with drinks?
listening. I can't imagine people listening to this. It's been 30 minutes of you trying to make me go on a slide.
All right. Well, I mean, you don't have to go down the slide.
Or you like
But you're-
spasm. I just want to sit in a McDonald's parking lot and shoot the shit. I'm forced to do all
I'm gonna go and
that
get my balls checked later if anyone wants to come with me for that.
Oh, dude, get your balls checked. No,
Yeah.
I'm gonna put you in the backstage until you get your balls checked.
Jimmy, you can tell
Oh.
the doctor like how I'm feeling. You can tell him when to stop.
Okay, all right. Yeah, no, I'm down. I get my
Little
buddies here.
firmer.
Yeah.
Little firmer.
After this party, can you go through a McDonald's drive-thru?
Yeah. Maybe I'll also order my McDonald's meal for you.
What do they
Alistair-
call McNuggets in Australia?
Yeah.
What do they call them in Australia?
Yeah.
McNuggies? McNuggery-doos? They're called McNuggets.
Nuggerdoos. Called Nuggerdoos.
Do you guys have
Every
anything
Happy
like?
Meal comes with a free didgeridoo. It's great.
Do you have anything special on the menu in Australia?
We have the McOz,
There you
which
go.
is basically just a normal burger, but with some beetroot.
Oh God.
You guys fuck with beetroot over there? On
Not
burgers?
really.
What?
Oh,
Yeah,
beetroot
I mean,
beetroot
yeah,
won't call
I don't like
back.
it.
You guys are missing out. I'm trying to think if you have anything else.
That is so Australian.
We always have like football team themed burgers. The Brisbane Broncos had a burger not too long ago. Trying to think what else they have. We have a Milo flavored McFlurry, which is pretty dope. You guys had Milo before?
Have we had what?
Milo? Ooh. It's like if Nesquik. You have Nesquik?
Yeah.
Like a way better version of Nesquik. It's like chunky Nesquik. It's good shit.
I'm down.
Not sure. I
Like,
heard.
it's like chocolate milk.
like a powder, yeah, like a chocolate powder that you stir into milk.
Okay.
Good stuff.
I'm not sure how I feel about the chunky part. Like that makes me feel like it's going bad.
No, it's as in like it's coarser. It's like chocolate granules instead of like a fine powder.
Do the granules dissolve completely, or it gives texture to the milk?
It gives texture to the milk. So you put it in. The way you do it is you put in way more than you're meant to, and then you like make kind of like a chocolatey sludge, and then you put more milk in, and then you just put like a shitload of it on top, and you kind of eat it like that. It's
Gotcha. Okay,
it's good
I
stuff.
see it.
Good stuff. Maybe next episode I'll make some live.
You should put it on the lunch meal, baby.
You look like you're slide ready, Dimmer. You look like you're in a queue.
You know me too well. All right, I'm in.
I know a man who's about to go down a slide.
We got
Hey,
a long line of people coming.
Is there a way that I can like maximize him and
Oh,
just so
God,
we only?
I can't do this with the screen. Okay, I'm gonna go down. There you go.
Absolutely, yes.
That made my day.
See, look at that smile. Look at that smile on his face.
I needed
Look at
that.
it.
I needed
Look at
that.
I'm gonna go
Little
do it again.
Jimmer exploding out of a tube.
Yeah, that was outstanding. See, that's
So-
what would have happened. That's what would have happened if Carl Havoc actually went through and like flipped over the lunch table or messed with their tray. That rocked.
That did rock.
Does anybody have
kind of
a
velocity we get
actual
there.
entry into the America region for this game week?
Service, what are you talking about?
That's
What do you
so rare.
Oh, we're talking about slides.
We'll come back to it.
No, into America, I did not. I don't have a goalie that I could play.
I've analyzed the highly competitive American Rare Plus, and
There's more turns than you would think on that slide. Don't do it. Don't do it.
there are 9 competitive entries, and I'm currently projected to come in 6th. But I do have a path to victory.
You get first place though. That there's only one reward, right?
There's only one reward,
Yeah.
but I'm the only one who has Guzman, Angulo, Gorian, and JQ. So I need a JQ DA, and I need both goalies to concede. It could happen,
I know
actually.
Gori Araran's going to let you down there for sure.
Well, but everybody's got him. I mean, like, there's only 2 lineups that don't have him, so he doesn't matter.
Smart.
Yeah, I'm the only person who played JQ ahead of me. So here we go.
Did you
Lots of
captain
stuff to
him?
root for. No, I captained Gignac. But that was fine because it turned out to be a hedge. So we'll see.
Alistair, how do you feel about divisions where there's a competition and there's only one reward?
I love it. I'm all about that. I think that's a great tactic. I like to. I can't win in the normal competition, so I'm always like, okay, no one's going to be entering Asia Rare Pro this week. Let's go.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, smart move, Surface. Smart move. I picked up 4-man Threshy this week.
Oh,
Ooh.
dude,
What scarcity?
that's the best.
Super rare.
Ooh, congrats.
I'm bowling. I'm bowling.
Have you ever
Might even get a reward too, actually.
use a 3-man?
Man, the Raiders are beating the Chargers 35-0 in the second quarter. If anybody cares.
Alistair, what's your Soder handle? Soder down under?
Yeah, that's it.
Do you have like hyphens or underscores or something?
I think there's a space between So Rare and Down Under. I'm not sure.
You have a space in your username?
I don't know.
God,
Wait, my username?
damn it.
Yeah, I think so. So Rare Down Under. There I am. You sending me some free cards?
No.
I mean, we've got to address the fact that Simon has just taken all your free cards and then been like, I don't want to be around anymore.
Yeah, he shat all over those, didn't he? Okay, so
Yeah,
the JDS captain came through big, huh?
And you're gonna get a
Dylan's
card.
been, I think so. Yeah, I think I'll get like a tier 4 or something. So, which is it's quite. I mean, it's great that Lucas Sucic has won me a threshold and a card after I was whinging about him all week.
To be fair,
he's not.
To be fair, you can still bitch about a guy just because he did something. You can still bitch about him.
Oh, I plan to definitely.
Yeah,
but I know I've got plenty of people like hitting me up on Twitter, being like, "No, scored a goal." Pretty good,
I saw that. I saw somebody was like, "Oh, hey, he scored a goal," and you're like I can just tell that you're thinking, "Yeah," and he's still worth half of what the guy below me won.
Do you know it would have been better if I'd won a goalkeeper that I could put in this lineup? So I would have probably won the whole thing. So
yeah,
I get just so rare. I get phantom rewards.
Let's see. You were
my 240 goalkeeper had a clean sheet.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Does Laurie still play?
He's currently, I think, like on janitorial duties at the Spurs stadium. But I think I bought that card because I was like, he's got a few more years in him. He's going to go back to France, kick it in Ligue 2 or something like that. It was a real gamble on my part.
Isn't he from like Nice or something? Like, wouldn't you go back
Yeah.
there? Yeah.
I think that he was meant to go back to Nice, but the transfer was too late in the window, and he's like, I don't want to rush it. I'll just chill out in Tottenham for another 8 months. And he said he doesn't want to go to Saudi, so I was like, can't really lose unless he retires. But we'll see.
Maybe this winter window.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Thinking for some January good news.
Hey, Jimmer.
What's up, big mama?
I just wanted to say thank you for going down that slide. I've got a really good idea to to counteract you doing that. Alistair, every single stream you've ever done, in the background we see that bed. I just feel like we need to see you jump on it. Just jump on your bed, man. Come on.
Okay, so this is like our guest bedroom, and that bed is a real IKEA special. And if I jump on it, it will collapse, which I appreciate would be very good streaming. But it will. Do you want me to lie on it? I'll lie on it.
Sure. Just give us a nice pose.
I'm gonna have a nap, like 20 minutes.
No, just a nice pose. Like a hands behind your head like this.
It'd be pretty funny if we stream. He's just sleeping in the background. He's sleeping in the background. Jimmer's golfing.
When do we get to tell Andy what to do? Andy,
that's a.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
I'm gonna die.
He's getting down under.
Yeah,
that's how we do it. That's how we do it.
You were good at that. You were really good at that.
Thank you. I practice every morning. As soon as I wake up, I just assume the position.
The great thing about that is Twitch allows that now. You're allowed to do that on Twitch.
That's what guest rooms are for, baby.
Trying to figure out how I can get my honkers in, but appropriately.
Right.
Appropriate honkers. Was that woman in that Twitch stream? Was that a woman?
Or
just an extremely broad-shouldered woman? I
don't want to make any assumptions, but I'm pretty sure that it's someone that's transitioning one way or the other.
Okay. But I was gonna say this. She had some real backstrokes, shoulders on her.
Yeah, looked like a swimmer.
Yeah.
Hey, Hugh Loris linked to Newcastle.
Oh, Newcastle. That's fun. Hey, Jimmer, can we do a little bet here on whether you'll make a shot?
Sure.
Where's the hole?
Can you see it? Hold on.
I don't think so. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Full screen.
Bottom right corner.
Give him the full screen.
Oh shit! Hold on. Maybe that's better. No, it's not a great way to put this phone.
Content creator right here.
Yeah. Well, I mean, look what we're doing right now.
Oh, you can
We're doing stuff on the bed. I mean,
It's after dark, baby.
That's sad, baby. That's sad, baby.
Yeah,
that is
sad
sad.
times.
Very sad.
All right, hold on.
Come get sad.
I can't get a good spot for the phone.
It's okay. We don't have to.
I'll be honest, it probably wouldn't have been very good viewing anyway.
No.
I mean, it's been most of everything that I've been on this tonight. So
Can we get you going up the slide, Gemma? Like you just run up the slide.
It's like the escalator, trying to get them to go back up.
Yeah, and if someone's coming down, all the better. Like get them on the pod, interview them.
slide cast.
Sam, how you doing over there? Sam, you've been awfully quiet.
I'm just plugging in some lineups.
He's doing lineups.
Just make
Alistair,
it,
when do you normally do your lineups?
oh, good question.
Like as soon as they open.
Because your deadline's
Oh,
a really weird time, right?
I think the deadline is like midnight on a Friday night for us. So yeah, it's
And then,
and of course I can never just like set them at 7 p.m. and then go to bed. I've always got to be like up, panicking and making changes that ultimately
Right.
cost me over the weekend. So
and then Sam, the deadline for you is like 7 a.m. Is that right?
It's 7 a.m. So I generally get up at like 6:40 just to check a couple news sources to make sure there's no like egregious DMPs, and then go back to bed for 20 minutes. It's
I much
it's
prefer the
worst.
midnight. I think I don't think I'd like getting up and being like, right, I have to quickly track down like 9 hours worth of news.
It's
Yeah.
better than it used to be because I mean I get up at like 7 o'clock on weekdays anyway, so it's not that bad.
But you
But
get up
it
at
used to be a
7
lot worse.
Sam, you get up at 7 a.m. for what? To go to work?
Yeah. When
So what
kids
time
go
do you have to be at
school.
work?
8ish.
Yeah. So like, are you getting ready for work or are you checking news?
I generally get up at like 6. If it's a non-deadline day, if it's not Monday or Friday, I generally get up about 7:20. So it's like 40 minutes earlier.
Wait, do you work from home?
Not usually. I go in most days.
I'm trying to figure out the math here. So are we just showing up late every Tuesday and Friday?
No. I mean, I wake up at 6:40 on Tuesday and Fridays, and then I go back to sleep for maybe 10, 15 minutes, or I just get up if I have to make any changes, and then
Okay.
I start getting ready.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
So
it used to be worse. I mean,
Jeez, Black.
It used to be way earlier in the morning, and that sucked. That was the worst for me.
I would just hate for him to be late to work. I don't want to
His
be
I don't
boss
late.
or something? What's going on?
It's okay if I'm late to work. My boss is awesome. It's like if I get there 8:30, it's okay.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
How many lineups are you setting, Surface? You got a pretty mega gallery, huh?
What time of year are we talking?
Let's say right now.
Right now is a little bit less because Asia and America had basically ended. But I'm like, for example, in like September, I set. Oh, I don't know, so many.
Sam
60?
also plays every single competition under the sun. Like he's playing limited, unique, super rare, and even these bullshit divisions like the semi-pro ones and the amateur ones. And
You can't play those
like-
anymore.
like honestly, think of a porn category and Surface is playing that division.
Oh yeah, the hentai division,
Yeah, the big knockers on foot.
the BBCs.
Oh, the old BBCs on foot. The old-
Yeah.
I'm
So
playing the BBCs.
when everything's in play, I'm setting like high.
That's unique,
50s.
right? Unique is the BBCs.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Oh, dude,
It takes me like 6 hours.
That's the new name for the unique division, the old BDCs.
And you know, it
Takes you
works for
6
when
hours?
when the uniques were brown. It works for those too because they were big brown. Yeah.
If I'm setting high 50s, yeah, about 6 hours. It takes an hour just to plug them all in after you set
Wow.
them. 45 minutes. Yeah, I mean, I usually do it with the movie on. Maybe
Damn.
4.
Do you have? Do you?
What? Yeah, what's your favorite movie to
Do
watch?
you leave the lineup
Lord of the
building
Rings.
so that I set them or?
Here's my process. If it's like a full week, I first check the prizes to make sure, like, just make sure there's nothing like crazy. Usually it's pretty standard what I start with. Then I go through Play Sharper and I check pretty much every single game just to see
Ooh.
what's going on there. Then I use Sora Data Lineup Builder, and I generally use the percentages. But if I make some notes, if there's anything that's like completely off, or if I have to recheck anybody, and then I just start plugging away. And I start like on Wednesday, I do the limiteds first on the day before because I don't care as much about those. And then Thursday, like on my lunch break, and here and there, I'll plug some in, and then I start like 7 p.m. generally on Thursdays, and I'm usually in bed by 1.
Wow. Yeah, that when I open up Play Sharper and I just see all the lists of like countries and stuff, I just, even though I only have a small, pretty tight gallery, I'm just like, oh man, I have to click on all these teams.
I can skip a few. I can skip a few countries.
I know you like to check those, Sam, but there's so many of them that are just so bad. Like I'm not even an expert with some of these teams, and I know how wrong some of them are.
As time goes by, I'm checking less, but the ones that are important to check are more important than ever because there's people who actually like report.
Yeah.
And they give like a little breakdown, and that's actually really useful.
If you know someone and trust someone, then yeah, they're probably worth checking.
I mean, my most important team probably right now is Man City, and you got to know, like, the guy who does Man City on Play Sharper is good. Like, he's pretty damn good.
He's in Pep's head.
He's
in Pep's head. In Pep's head. Man City.
We're all sexy ladies apparently tonight, according to Joel.
Oh, Joel.
That's
Dickweed
right.
is doing his lineups. Still an all-time community member. So rare name right there, Colonel Dickweed. It's outstanding. So Jim, what time are you leaving the party tonight?
I think I killed Sam's. I think I killed his point on the Man City Play Sharper guy.
Oh yeah, what?
Pretty soon, probably.
Did you have to go? Did you have to make an appearance, or you wanted to go?
No, I wanted to go.
Sam Dickweed's saying that the Man City Plays Harper guy rage quit a few weeks ago.
Oh, did he? Well, so maybe there's a new person doing it now.
Well, if only there was a way to check.
What was it like? He rage quit So Rare or rage quit Play Sharper?
I think he probably rage quit Plays Harper.
Well, it's funny because, the original way we met Fripp, So Rare USA, was by me giving him shit on Play Sharper for a Pablo Luis, what's his name? Pablo, he was suspended and he missed it. And I sent him a message. I was like, you bastard. And then he became friends with us. I was a pretty bad actor there. I've stopped giving abuse today.
Sam, is this the guy that you were talking about? So Rare Prem?
I don't think it is. No,
He's
it was somebody
league
else.
Ambassador for the Prem. He says. Well,
yeah, he rage quit.
He rage quit.
People come and go. They float in and out.
Sam, do you think people maybe rage quit doing Plays Harper lineup because random community members will talk shit about them? And
yeah, maybe you forced him out. He rage quit because Surface to Air Missile wouldn't stop pounding his ass.
I mean, with Man City, maybe he just got pepped.
maybe he got pepped. Sure.
Maybe he is Pep. We considered that.
Yeah.
I
love
love
to know
it
if
when
you're
they get
blasted.
plugs.
Are you blasted at 1:53 p.m.?
Getting there.
Is it 1:53 p.m. right now?
It's actually 12:53. I'm in Queensland, so we're an hour behind. Yeah.
Hey, we need to plan the Dangerous Nights cruise soon.
Yep. Absolutely.
Wait, what is it? Dangerous Nights or Dangerous Knives?
Ooh,
Dangerous.
I could go with either.
The song is Dangerous Nights, but the crew is Dangerous Nights crew.
Right.
I don't mind a Dangerous Knives crew either. If we want to just all do some knife skills, some juggling,
Yeah.
you know.
I've always wanted to play that game where you put your palm down and then you like stab the knife in between each knuckle. Like, I'm in.
There we go.
Let's do
There
it.
we go.
Oh, so that's right. Oh, we can. Hey, Andy, go to your kitchen and get the biggest knife you have now, or else I'm sending you backstage.
Well, the nice thing is when you do that, I can just like I can take you like out and then like just pretend like you didn't say it.
See, I thought that
Power of being in charge.
Jim, are you just telling Andy to do that so that you're hoping that Alistar can pull out an even bigger knife and go, "That's not a knife."
That's a guy. That's a guy.
I've been literally waiting my entire life for someone to say that.
Yeah, I mean,
Andy's-
why
he's
stop
got
there?
three
We're
as
all
a guest.
Americans. We can play a little Russian roulette here, right?
It would make for thrilling content.
All right, I'm gonna go get a gun.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're allowed to talk about this, guys. I don't think we're allowed to like talk about that.
Oh, my Russian is no
So-
longer in the area. He's moved.
Sam,
did
he's
he
not
rage
your
quit?
Russian. He doesn't
He
belong to
rage
you,
quit on
okay?
too, Sam?
He
That Pavel?
he owes me enough money. He's kind of my Russian.
So why does he owe you money?
Well, I gave him a Paul Nardi to use, and he is to pay me off over time.
Mhm.
And unfortunately, the values of everything since then have crashed enough where it will be quite a while before he's able to pay me off.
Yeah,
And now Paul Nardi's injured for indefinitely,
yeah.
so
Yeah, he's
it's
heading
not a
off.
good situation.
Yeah, it's a good move for you. Good move. I need to start
Yeah.
loaning my players out.
So,
I didn't loan
so-
it to him. I gave it to him. He had a Gent stack, and he needed a Paul Nardi.
So he had a
and-
Gent stack without Paul Nardi.
I think he had a roof at one point.
He had a
and,
roof.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I can't remember. So every month, instead of me paying him, he just takes a little bit off the top.
All right, so tell me more about this guy. So you're paying him.
Jimmer, you should mute when you're not talking because the background noises start. Yeah, there we go.
I wish you guys would have told me that a long time ago.
They haven't been that bad. It's been fun.
Jim is a really good advertisement for Apple EarPods at the blocking Just how brilliant they are.
dude, real
Can't
quick,
hear him.
they-
Can hear
they are-
everyone else in the room.
They are not good for blocking out other sounds for sure. Sorry, guys.
I think they've been all right.
Maybe it's time for me to GG.
Jim, or whatever you
fine.
want, buddy.
All right, I might join on in a little bit. I'll leave you guys alone. Sam, I'm gonna rage quit Sam right now.
I like that. I like that he rage quit. So let's talk more about this Russian. Like, is
I
it a
can't give too
Patreon
many details because I can't dox him.
Don't dox him. I don't want you to dox him.
Because I don't want him to get.
Well, I
hunted
mean,
down
people
by
can just
the,
look at
uh,
where Sam's Paul Nardi went, and he's doxed.
So
But-
did you know? Did he know that? Because you said a couple of times I gave it to him, but then you also like I own him now. So did he know? Was there a verbal contract in place when you gave him this seemingly nice gift, and now you're like I own you, I own everything. Is that?
I was.
And I'm going to
I
tell
mi-
all
I
my
might have
friends
mis-
that
I
you're
might have
my
misspoke
Russian.
there. He's a Russian who is my friend. How about that?
Well, when you say my Russian, it gives us different ideas.
Yeah, that's probably not the best choice of words.
All right,
The guy-
so
Retainer.
My Russian contact. He's
So
my.
he's
He's
like-
my.
he's like a complete expert on the Russian league. Is that right?
He is pretty good at the Russian League. He has been my go-to for Russian info. He gives me like first info on guys before like the rest of the community gets them, and he helps me with.
Oh, it's
purchases
Solanka.
and stuff.
Solanka. Is it that guy?
Yeah, and
Boom.
he had to leave the country after Putin started the war. Yeah,
He was
Damn.
like an anti-war boy.
um,
How Russian would you say he actually is?
I don't really know everything. All I know is a lot of people left. A lot of men in a certain age range who left, and but I don't know if his leaving was having to do with it or not. And if I did, I wouldn't say because I don't want him to get in any trouble.
Right.
Play so rare in peace. I can't be going to war. I've got lineups to set.
He's got Patreon money to collect.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I have my contact in Argentina, Portugal. Yeah, I'm locked in.
Argentina is that so rare? Argentina.
Yeah, Rama.
Okay, because there's a couple
Yeah.
of them too, right? Like there's a couple so rare Argentina guys.
I don't know if there's a couple of Argentina. There's a couple of Sorare Brazil guys. I use Sorare Brazil, not with the S, not the Z.
I was going to say, so rare Brazil or so rare Brazil?
Yeah, I mean,
Which one's the good one? Because there was a big debate for a while, and like they were both slandering each other off. They were like, "It's all about the Z, baby."
Don't you love like the internal like drama? Like this so rare Brazil and like, come on.
It depends on what you're looking for, and I haven't used the other one now for so long, so I can't speak to his quality anymore. But damn, if Australia ever gets a league, Ulster, you're hired if you want to be.
There's going to be a lot of disappointed so rare managers out there if the A League gets onboarded. Everyone's going to be coming to me for news. I'm like, yeah, maybe.
I'm sure it's just like
I
any
don't
other
really know.
league where you get random DMPs, the coaches don't share all the info, blah blah blah. Like there's gonna be lots of deals where it's just like you get fucked. And
Can you still hear me? Because my
Yeah.
video is frozen.
yeah, Sam, your video's been frozen just about this whole time, and we've just been kind of like making do.
But you can still hear me?
Yeah,
Got that California internet.
Oh, fuck it.
yeah, yeah. You guys don't have any water, but you also don't have great internet, I guess. Yeah.
No, we have water after last winter. It poured here.
Ah,
At least you're not frozen in like an awkward position. Last week, Trip and B was frozen like this for ages.
was
I'm
he?
gonna try. What's strange is everything else on my internet is working. So I'm
Nah,
wondering if
I'll
it's my
fix it.
camera.
What's that, Sam?
Is he actually frozen or he's just pausing like that?
No, he's fucking with you.
Okay. All right. What's going on here? Everything else on my internet is working fine. So maybe it's my camera.
Yeah, I think typically it's cheap ass internet service providers that cheap out on your upload. So like your downloads are probably fine, but your video going back out is probably just you don't have enough.
It is 7 p.m. here. That's like peak streaming time now. So it's
All
probably
those
Yeah.
other streamers hogging the bandwidth.
Yeah,
me
way
close
too
down
many
some other
way too many
windows.
streamers in California. A lot of Twitch
With their
users.
tits out.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So
So guys,
I'm not
what am I gonna do for this podcast now that Simon's rage quit Sorare? What are we
So
gonna do?
did
Got some
wait.
ideas?
Okay,
I
so
can't do it on my own. That's
Wait.
awkward.
so Diesel's out.
Well, we gotta figure it out. He's basically kind of sick of it. I think he's just over it. Not the podcast, but just Sorare. He's like, nah, I suck at Sorare. I'm over it. So we're gonna do we're gonna try and do a Christmas stream live together tomorrow. I think because he's flying up from Melbourne, so he's got some good cards in there. But so I think we'll still keep going, but we're kind of got to have a conversation around where
Need to have
to
a heart
from
to heart.
2024. What are we going to do? Because if he's not playing Sorare, it's a bit awkward.
I'll be honest. There's only one way for us to approach this. I feel like, you know how like when you have like an alcoholic in the family and You get everyone together. Get everyone together, and you have what do they call it? Intervention.
An intervention, yeah.
So I think we need to do like a Sorare intervention for Diesel.
Yeah, you have to play. You can't leave. There's no thing,
Right.
no such thing as leaving.
In fact, you need to deposit.
Yeah, that's it. We'll get my mum and dad. We'll get the whole family around. We'll be like, take that cash.
I think you need to get the whole. I think you need to get the whole Sorare family involved, and I think the most important part, if it were me, I would make sure that Sean, PSU Fans 2, Newsham, was on the call, and he's like I don't know, he's like dad, and he's the one telling him that he needs to spend more money, make a bigger deposit. I just feel
Stay
like
inside. Don't do anything. Just sit inside, play Sorare. You'll be fine.
Yes. Yeah.
That's a
Stop
good point.
going
We'll
out.
see if we can get. We'll get Nicholas to give him a call.
We could get Nicholas. I think Nicholas would do an intervention. I think you can get him.
I don't think you understand. You cannot leave Sorare.
That was pretty good.
Thank you.
Yeah. Oh boy.
I could get
Sam's
a new brother.
gone.
That's a good point. He's defrosting.
Oh, he's restarting his computer. He just DM'd me. So he's rebooting.
Oh man.
Which is
restarting his computer? What is this? 1998?
No, dude. You have to always restart.
Too far?
You have
Too
to.
far?
You got to reboot it first.
Nah. No way.
Yeah, so Alistair has like the leanest gallery, and that's a huge problem. I think you just need more. You need more muck.
You talking about Diesel or you talking about me?
Sorry, Diesel.
Yeah. Well, he sold everything. Very dramatic.
I remember that.
I think it was just him trying to get some sympathy cards out of you guys. I mean, it worked brilliantly. But he's like,
and this stack should be live for next year.
Yeah. I think he's got some good cards there. I don't know. It's hard because he has just been awful at the game his entire career. Like some real bad luck thrown in there as well, but just no joy. Even when he did well, his rewards were terrible. So I totally get that he's just like, fuck this. This is the worst. But maybe he just needs a good win. Maybe we just need to get Jimmo to talk to his colleagues at Opta and, give him a few phantoms here and there and just perk him up a little
angel
bit.
Goals. Get an angel goal. Yeah, I think that he went the wrong way. He was like, I'm going to get out of rares. I'm going to go to limiteds. What he needed to do was go to uniques. And I mean, have you seen how bad some of the teams are that win in the unique division?
Well, this is my thinking, right? This is why I sold all my rares and went to super rares. I should have gone to uniques, but my whole thing was like,
you can
score
win with DMPs.
38 points and I win. Yeah, exactly. But and also like the benefit of going to super rare is that you can't help but be emotionally invested, because when that player of yours does his hammy and is out for 3 months, you've just lost like $1,700. So you really feel it. You get that sweat.
Yeah,
I think that's what he's missing. He's missing more like life altering, life damaging kind of consequences of Sorare.
It needs to be
I can't pay my mortgage because my forward is just on a hamstring. Like that's that's the kind of edge you need.
Yeah, like he definitely needs to be edging more. Like at the end of the month, he's got to line up, and he's not paying rent unless he gets that threshold. So
exactly.
That super rare threshold's 200 bones, and if he doesn't get it, then he's fucked. And I think that he would play so rare harder if he had things like that on the line.
I think he should borrow some money from Sam, and then when he's like, if he doesn't win, Sam will come and break his legs, and it's like, can you imagine that?
He'll become Sam Australian. Hey, let me go get my Australian.
Edging on rent is amateur hour. Unless he's sacrificing his children's medicine, I don't want to hear about it.
Yeah. Vice
Can
is a
you
big-
imagine if you borrowed money from the mafia or from the local cartel to play Sorare, and it's like you just need that notification, baby. You need that decisive action, otherwise you die. Oh man, that's the kind of thrill I want out of Sorare. There's not enough peril.
It's like trying to watch your goalie keep a clean sheet.
Oh man, can you imagine watching your goalie keep a clean sheet if your life's on the line? Woo!
Yeah, I also do you know how hard you would work if your player did get hurt and you were trying to sell him off to some schlub before they knew that he got hurt? Like you would be going to all lengths, and the efficiency of your gallery would be through the roof.
You don't sell super rares or uniques to anyone, do you? Has anyone ever sold one?
Oh, for sure. Yeah. You find the right guy. Yeah.
There was a sweet spot in the first X amount of time of Sorare where you could list a guy after an injury and someone would buy him. Like you can't really do that anymore. People are too savvy now.
I miss the old days.
Before Sorare data.
Before Sorare data.
Yeah, maybe if they increase the price of subscriptions, we'd get some more bad Sorare players. Is that what we need?
Ooh, interesting.
More suckers.
Yeah, people to sell your injured players to. Because you're right, that just doesn't happen anymore. People just don't do fucking crazy, stupid things. We got Sorare data.
I miss it. I miss doing crazy, stupid shit.
Sam,
Now you got to do smart things. I don't like it.
Sam, you have one of the great all-time Sorare stories, and it involves you and Zara. I think that's a fun one to share.
Oh geez. Well, I was like on the platform for like a month. This was fall of 2019.
I wasn't even on the platform yet.
I mean, I was like user number like 60, and I needed a super rare goalie pretty bad, and he sold me Ethan Horvath.
Ooh.
And it was the day Ethan Horvath was all set to be the starting goalkeeper for Club Brugge for the season, and it was like the last day of the transfer window, and they signed Mingale, or however you pronounce him, and I didn't know about him, and the news broke that morning, and I had worked a deal with him, and I was pissed. I was like, dude, you fucking bastard. He's like, oh, I thought you knew. You were just offering me this price because you knew. And I was really pissed off at him. And yeah, but we became friends.
That'll pay off eventually, surely. He's got to play some soccer at some point, right?
Well, I mean, if you could look at the price I paid for him, it has paid off because I mean, it was we're talking 2019 prices. It was like I think it was about 0.25 ETH, which was like ETH was like $100 or $200 or something.
Oh, God.
One of my favorite things on the platform to do is to bitch about Ethan Horvath. I mean, my God, the guy does not want to play professional soccer. He's signed right now with, I think, Nottingham.
Yeah, no.
But,
is it Nottingham?
But
that's where Turner is.
Yeah, no, Ethan Horvath's there too. But they weren't able to register him so that he could play on their EPL squad. And he's also not registered for Europa. He's like on their practice squad. He's legit on their practice squad.
I think he's got it made. He's
what a loser.
He's a professional bench sitter. Like, you don't have to deal with any of the pressure. You don't have to deal with people calling you a dickhead from the stands. He's just sitting on the bench. He trains. He eats well. That's his, and he gets paid to do it. I think he's absolutely nailing it.
I bought him for 0.335 ETH, and that was $77.
Oof.
He's won me over the years 1.249 ETH.
Damn, this is why you own people.
Yeah.
I count my lucky stars every single day that I was brought into this in the summer of 2019.
We didn't even have
changed my life.
In 2019.
Yeah. Oh, the game started. All right, let's see the matchups.
Yeah, I might have to see if I can.
I got my common boys.
I'm gonna see if
Triple
I
B thinks he knows football better than me.
can- that bitch.
Oh, too late. Sorry, Trip. They stopped the like trash talking notifications that we got for a little while there? It was like, pussy, you pussy. Come set your lineups, you pussy. I miss those. I like them.
Yeah, I thought they were pretty good. Big fan.
Oh, I'm up against SR Monkey again. He beat me earlier today, that bastard.
Hey, do you think I'll get in trouble for? Wait, it won't show. Okay, never mind. I was gonna
I'd love
say.
to see who I was up against, but I don't know how to find it because this UI is terrible.
Basically, I need Diego Valdez to not do well, which is how it is in real life too, and against Black. Okay.
Who do you have? You have SR Monkey in the.
Yeah, he's got Guzman, Samir, Gorian captained, JQ, Valdez, limited, rare,
Ooh.
limited, rare, and I got Guzman, Angulo, Gorian, JQ, Pizarro, rare, unique, super rare.
Dang.
I should win.
Captain Guerrerian's an interesting one.
Oh, there's an injury. Who is this?
I played Nando as well. Yeah, I don't know. Somebody's hurt bad. I really wish that I could share my VLC stream. But for
Samir yellow card in the 3rd minute. I like it.
Oh, I thought Samir was injured. I need Samir to do terribly.
He just got a yellow card in the 3rd minute.
Good stuff. How do you see who you're up against?
It's a Club America guy who's down. Oh, it's Valdez, I think.
Is it?
Oh, get that sub ready.
Oh, baby.
Yeah, that's gross. He's fine. Walk it off, buddy. Come on.
Dude, both sides are around him. Let's see here. I can't tell. I look like it was Valdez.
Stepped on his heel.
Here's the replay.
Yeah, they stepped on his heel. He's fine.
Yeah,
he's gonna walk that shit off. Yeah. So I got Vinci. I think that's my I guess the first match is always your arena match.
Yeah, the top one's your arena match.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find it.
Wait, you don't have the Angulo unique anymore?
Who? I never had the Angulo unique. I've got JQ. Yeah.
How much was your JQ unique?
We both do.
We both have them.
We're Eskimo brothers.
Ooh.
Yes.
Yeah, that's nice.
Black and I have quite a few Eskimo brother cards actually.
Well, not like on the unique side, just on like
but
rares or super rares.
I mean, Alex Garcia super rare. We bought our Messi's back to back.
Yeah.
Canes back to back.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of that is just like really highly intellectual, brilliant, genius Sorare manager moves. You know, like buy the best player that will ever be playing striker for Bayern Munich in the Bundesliga. Like just
that's smart. Why didn't I think of that?
Yeah.
There was that one point where
the guy that takes corners for the worst team in Belgium. That's my guy.
There was at one point where hooligans
now Quinones is holding his hammy.
Uh-oh.
Gotta love Mexican soccer.
Oh, jeez. This game is in 4 minutes in. There's been like literally 30 seconds of play.
Is there a dip in Mexican prices at the moment? I might go and buy a bunch. Is there a dip? People
the
season's over because it starts again like in 4 days' time, right?
Pretty much.
It's what is it? The first week of January or second week of January?
It's like the beginning of the 3rd week. Starts
the
18th, I think.
The best part, Alistair, is the teams that have been eliminated from the playoffs. They're already going into preseason camp.
Damn.
They do this weird thing where like they might delay like the first game for Tigres and Club America. Didn't they do that before? Like they postponed like the first game. They gave them like an extra week off. But which is annoying to us because those are the majority of our guys if you don't have Santos like Andy.
Yeah. I think that they did do something weird like that where like what was it? Whoever won the league or something got a week.
Yeah, it was last summer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys got any hot tips for the Mexican League next year?
You
guys know it pretty well.
Yeah, there's a couple.
Get a Mexican.
Honestly, just having teams is a good strategy. Just like having a team, because there's a lot of like solo midweeks where nobody else is playing, and you'll get like a lot of matchups where it's just like, hey, if you have a team, you're playing against 4 other teams for one prize, or
chuck them in Champ America and win a Jamiro Montero.
As the years have gone on,
we're looking at that sort of thing, though.
Yeah, as the years have gone on, what I've generally done in America is just fade most of MLS because that's where most of the info is, and you can get kind of an edge on just playing in Brazil, Argentina, and Mexico. But you have to understand like where to do it. MLS has the best midfielders in America, so you really need MLS midfielders if you're going to do well. But Brazil has the best goalkeepers, I think. Brazil and Argentina have the best goalkeepers, and then Mexico has some various pretty good players.
Mexico doesn't really have anything great, to be honest. I mean, like you have like your outliers like Brunetta, who had a crazy good year. But like besides that, like what else? Like Quinones is good, but there's like MLS options that are just as good as he is, right?
The problem with MLS is that you can never really play matchups, it makes it very difficult. Like you never know week to week. There's a couple of guys that you can rely on, but I've always found, back when I used to have lots of MLS players, you just getting yourself ready for a letdown every weekend because you cannot with any certainty know who's going to smash week to week.
There's a lot of parity in the MLS.
Yeah, that's fair.
It makes it hard.
Yeah.
I mean, you take out midfielders and you start. Well, this was a weird year though, like because Kyle Wagner was so good. I mean, he just dominated. He was such a good defender this year.
Yeah,
I sold his super rare a long time ago because he's been rumored to go back to Europe for like 3 years in a row.
Yeah,
I lost my nerve and I
think he's going to stay in the MLS.
Yeah, I think Europe keeps saying, no, you suck. Stay in America.
Yeah. Sam, what are your thoughts on him going to Asia?
Ooh.
Kai Wagner?
Yeah.
You mean Saudi Arabia?
It's more of a joke because...
Is that a joke because he's racist?
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. I missed...
He was making fun of Bobby Wood and somebody else.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. What a douche.
I mean, I said at the time it was pretty impressive that he managed to like pull out a racial slur on Bobby Wood, who is of like 9 different ethnicities.
Right. Like I look at Bobby Wood and I'm like,
Which slur will I use?
Yeah, like
I hate when you don't know what slur to use. It's so confusing.
If I looked at him, I would be like, all right, he's Mexican.
I would have said Hawaiian.
Let's pull up a picture of Bobby Wood.
What would you have said?
Let's pull up a picture of Bobby Wood, and you tell me which. Well, I was going to say which racial slur you would use, but I won't say that.
That's
just
sad,
where
baby.
Do you think he's from? Where do you think he's from?
Oh man,
Philippines.
I think that is right.
His name's Bobby Wood.
Yeah.
I'm not touching this with a 10-foot pole.
You're just not. I mean, you don't have to say anything bad. It's just like, where do you think he's from? Where's
I bet he's from America. With a name like Bobby Wood. He's Canadian.
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay, I take back everything I said about America. The MLS guys dominated the rankings this year. I was totally wrong.
Goalkeepers?
Just in general. I'm not looking at goalkeepers. Just in general, they were pretty damn. They were pretty good. Although there were some. Good. I mean, Hulk had a good season. He helped me a lot. Rossi did well when he came over. Yeah, just looking through.
What a fake decisives.
Hector Herrera was one of my great purchases of the season. I bought a super rare the first week for an E.
Yeah, Hector Herrera was really frustrating if you didn't own Hector Herrera.
Yeah, he won me so much this season. That was awesome.
Alistair, did you have Hector Herrera?
I don't. I bought all the wrong American cards.
Like who?
Well, I picked up a Glesnes just as
Me
he
too.
decided to be terrible all year. I picked up a Matthias Rojas when he was at Racing, and then he has just been awful. I already had a Gustavo Bo, and he's just been injured all year. He's been good when he played. But yeah, my America team. Oh, Jota as well, injured as soon as I bought him. I had just a terrible America year.
Bo is going back to Brazil, I think, right? Or is he Argentina?
No, he's from Argentina, yeah. I think he'd do all right in Argentina.
I think I want to get some Palmeiras cards for next season.
Ooh.
I mean,
Jan just said Gressel.
Yeah.
That's a good call. Gressel goes to Miami.
I think Gressel could be awesome if he went somewhere and was given sets, but I think he could also go somewhere and just be totally useless again.
I mean, who's going to take sets in Miami?
Yeah, right. I don't know.
Gressel baby.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like people were talking about how like Gressel needs to sign with like, I don't know, St. Louis, or there was a few other rumors, and it's just like, I mean, unless you're signing him just to be like your set donkey, I don't know. He's probably not worth signing.
I feel like the MLS Sorare, I think the like change in the matrix really hurt MLS players. I feel like when I first joined, MLS players were a lot better on Sorare than they are now. Well, like those kind of mid-level guys are a lot better. Now there's only like a handful of guys that are good, and the rest are pretty average.
You're just mad because your guy at Portland has always been, horrible.
Claudio,
right?
Claudio's the best. Claudio's a great cat player. He's either 97 or 12. He's perfect.
Is that because of the Matrix?
Because of the Matrix. No.
This is the longest they've gone without making any changes to the Matrix, I think. I mean, they were constantly doing iterations on it for the first 3 years, and they haven't changed anything in a long time now.
All right, I've got a fun question for you guys. If you could change two things on the Matrix, what would each thing? I'll start with you, Alistair.
I mean, can we set a rule that it's not the whole penalty one thing? Because everyone knows that one.
Yeah.
I think a diving catch should be a decisive. No, I don't really. I don't know. I'd love to say that I understand the Matrix really well, and every time I think I understand it, I watch a game and I have like the scores coming up, and it just does not ever seem to match what's going on the screen. So I don't know if I can say confidently what they should change, or maybe they should change it so it actually matches what happens on the TV, because it doesn't seem to at the moment.
Right. Yeah, I hear you. You're like interception. Interception.
Yeah. What's an interception? Because I swear there's heaps of them that go on.
Yep, I agree. And they never get counted properly. And then I heard something the other day. I think it was, I don't know, it was on maybe Nellis. Somebody was sharing the fact that an interception cannot occur with your head.
So, yeah, that makes sense. I wouldn't have called.
I just learned today that you can't have a big chance created if you don't actually make a pass. Like if you dribble pass, if you do something amazing by yourself that creates a chance that can get a BCM, you can't get a BCC.
Right. It always,
you got to create it for someone else.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah. Whereas you can't create a miss for someone else. You can only miss yourself.
I think it sounds dumb, but I would probably change something with goalkeeping in the sense of like if your goalkeeper, either something where along lines, you get some type of bonus if you get enough saves, but you only get it if you've conceded. Or you concede, if you concede in the first 5 or 10 minutes and you go a certain amount of time without another concede, you get some type of point bonus. Not a decisive, but something that makes it fun to watch a goalie, even if they've conceded in the first 10 minutes. Because once your goalie concedes the first 10 minutes, the only thing that, you're done. And it's just bleh. It would increase goalie scoring a lot, but I think it could be more fun.
I don't know what you could possibly do, but I do agree with you. There's nothing worse than watching a game and being like, "Up, goalkeeper conceded in the 6th minute. This lineup's dead."
Yeah.
Like that's
I
a
think
horrible
Germ's got it
feeling.
right here. I think Germ's comment is perfect. The triple for goalies, like if
Yeah.
they stand on their head and they make a certain number of saves, certain number of diving saves, and they get like a 12-point bonus, that's you got to have that because
Yeah.
otherwise, the guys who can afford the Ter Stegens of the world, they're kind of limited by the fact that if they concede, they're kind of screwed. So I think a triple really give a chance to those guys who have got their Casey Waldwick goalkeeper.
Yeah, like if your
Wow.
goalkeeper concedes in the first 10 minutes, but then he's able to get, X amount of saves in the next 75 minutes or whatever without conceding, that could be some type of bonus.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
I do like that too.
I think the Matrix is pretty good. Apart from the fact that it doesn't actually reflect the real performances, I think it's pretty good.
Service, you were complaining the other day about big chances missed.
Yeah, I hate him.
Yeah. But
I mean, either they should just lower the point.
You need.
We need them. We need them. They should either lower it to 3 instead of 5, or whatever, lower it by 2. Or I just wish there was a little bit more, consistency with how subjective they are. It feels like you're subject to whatever that Opta person is, like what their preferences are. There's some correlation. Oh, go ahead.
I don't like them. The only players on the field that they really seem to hurt are strikers, like number 9s. And number 9s already have a really hard time, like, generating AA. Like, they just don't do it. They'll maybe win some duels or every once in a while create a chance. But, like, the fact that, like, Doku consistently outscores, I shouldn't say consistently outscores, but he definitely gets more AA than Erling Haaland. I don't know that that's wrong.
He's working harder. He's working harder. Come on, he's doing more stuff. Haaland shouldn't get rewarded for just like standing there and being enormous.
Agreed. With that said,
there's this weird correlation between distance and chance of being a BCM. So like the closer you are to the goal, but it doesn't take into account difficulty at all. I mean, if you miss an insanely hard header point blank range that almost no one's going to score, you're going to get a BCM.
Yeah.
Right. But if you miss an open net sitter from half court on a goalie that's out of place, you're not getting a BCM.
Right. I've seen them too, where it's just a bad ball. It's like a bad cross. And like the center forward's jumping as high as he can and the ball's skipping off the top of his head. And they're like BCM. And it's like, well, play a better ball.
Jump higher.
The worst part is it's like Trippier playing that ball in and he gets plus 4 points for a big chance created. And it's like, come on, dude. Come on. You hit the ball over his head.
The best is when your striker misses a penalty and they get the -5 for the penalty miss and the big chance missed as well. So it's like it's basically a negative decisive if they miss a pair.
Hot take. I think it should be a negative decisive.
Yeah, that's a good point. I like that. I mean, it basically is. So
I think if you miss
Tadic today missed one, but since he had already scored a goal or whatever, like it didn't really hurt him that much.
It hurt him pretty bad because that's the second week in a row he did. And last week, so it's a 20-point swing, right? Because he would have got a DA, and instead he got -10. And last week that cost me first place in All-Star Super Rare. If you look, I had Tadic captain and I lost by 12.
So he's missed PKs in back-to-back weeks.
Yeah, he's.
Ooh, take him off pens.
Well, he actually made the one today. It bounced off the woodwork and off the guy. It was an own goal.
Oh, yeah, he made it. Yeah.
I personally would like them to take away own goals as a negative decisive because I would have won All-Star Super Rare if it wasn't for the ball ricocheting off Heung-min Son's penis into the goal.
Oh, that was like the game last week or the week and a half ago?
Yeah. I woke up. I woke up to the notification because all the games happen when I'm asleep. I woke up at like 3 because my brain is like Sorare wired now.
Yeah.
I woke up to a notification 3 minutes into the game that Son had scored, and I was like, "Let's go!" Turn the TV on, and it was just in time to see the ball just graze off his pubic mound into the net. It was horrible.
Yeah, there's
Couldn't
certain
believe it.
types of OGs which should definitely not be negative DAs. I think on a PK, if you miss,
I think you're wrong. I think they should
If-
always be.
if you
Neg-
miss the goal, you should definitely be a negative DA.
Oh yeah.
What, on a PK?
Yeah.
I mean, if you miss no matter what, it should be a negative DA.
Yeah, but it's only
Like-
the really good people make 80%, but a lot of the players make like 65, 70%.
Well, then they shouldn't be taking PKs.
But there's just no one better on their
Yeah.
team.
Well,
take
that's
it.
that's their fault.
Fair enough.
I think we've all got to remember that like Opta is just a bunch of like hungover uni students that don't know anything about football whatsoever. So, we can't be relying on them too heavily.
Yeah. Well, we do rely on them pretty heavily. Like Peyton said, Isaac got one last game. The ball was deflected right before getting to his foot. It's like some Opta kid was just like, big chance missed. And -5 to all these Sorare managers. He doesn't even realize what he's doing, but he's like, big chance missed. He's just clicking a button. He's fucking you all, but he's clicking a button.
Okay, I have a question for you, Andy.
Mhm.
I've gotten my ass kicked in the Premier League weekly, and I know you went in with the super rare team. So how's it going so far?
Getting my fucking ass kicked.
What
Yeah.
happened?
So
What was your strategy?
my strategy was to make 2 shitty stacks, hope there was no competition, and be swimming in the cash. And
Weren't you
the
going to
rea-
make a Fulham stack?
yeah, you want to see it?
'Cause they've
Didn't
been
they
playing well.
smash last week? Didn't they like do a five?
Oh, you got reamed.
Yeah,
You got reamed.
yeah.
Oh, that hurts.
I was
Oh.
50 points
Oh.
from 0.2 ETH. I was 16 points from 0.13 ETH.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that's
that
Americans
sucked.
for you.
yeah, that sucked.
Did you get injured in warm-ups?
No. He sat out the midweek game, and the rumor was that he was just resting or whatever. So I played him, and then after the game, they were like, yeah, he did his hammy and he's gonna be out until January. So
Oh.
If
Yeah.
one of my players misses a game, I will not play them in a lineup until I've seen them back on the pitch again.
I
That's my general
usually,
rule. Even if they say like, "Oh, he'll be back," I'm like,
Yeah.
I'll believe it when I see it, buddy."
yeah, I think that's a good strategy. I think that's kind of the right thing to do. But I don't know. I was feeling my homie from St. Charles County here, and
In Idaho,
yeah, in Idaho.
Oh, he's a St. Louis boy?
Idaho.
He's not just a St. Louis boy. He's like Patrick Schulte. He's a St. Charles boy. He's a county boy.
Ah. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, Saints.
I'll say
What about in rare? Any luck there?
I don't play the rare one. I went in with the thought, just go big. I've got a West Ham stack and I've got a Fulham stack. I'm gonna go big. I'm gonna play with the big dogs and I'm gonna win the big money. And what's happened is all the big dogs have a lot of money and they bought a lot of teams and there's a lot of competition.
So like some users have 2 or 3 teams you're seeing?
Yeah, and they have 2 or
Oh.
3 teams that are probably better than mine.
It was strange that they allowed multi-entries for this thing. That seems a bit anti-Sorare, right?
Well,
Kind of the whole point
I think
is
you
to
should
avoid
say
that.
that's how Sorare started. When we were first joined, you could have unlimited entries. Yeah.
Wow.
It
Okay.
I
was.
kind of like it as like a testing ground. Like they're fucking around, and it's just like, sure, like it's a special division. You got to buy the new cards to play. They're just kind of they're fucking around.
Yeah, when there was only like 100 of us, you could have unlimited entries, and it was wild. I mean, and there's only
man.
there was only 3 places to play too.
I have a lot of
Alistair-
regret that I wasn't around in those times.
Alistair, right now, tell me what a duel is.
A duel, 50 paces, first trigger first. Wild Wild West rules, baby. Gunslingers.
Yeah.
Am I right? Was that it?
I think so. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sam, what do you think a duel is?
It's when two players are contesting a ball at the same time.
Yeah, like a 50-50 ball.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, there's also some other weird rules about like, I don't know, like successful dribbles, like one contests, and I don't know. I've seen people saying that like beating someone is a dual one, and I don't think that it is, but I don't know.
It's got to be a successful dribble, surely.
Well, yeah, but why does Doku have so many one duels? I mean, like most of his are
Have you
just.
He should have just successful dribbles because that boy can dribble his tits off.
Yeah,
But I don't know if he's winning that many duels.
I think he gets duels along the way, and I don't know if it's just like because he's getting the balls first before other people and poking it away. I don't know.
Yeah,
Only club.
not sure. I bought a Doku during that stream with Sean and Larry. 'Cause Sean
boy.
kept telling me he bullied me into buying one. I finally got one.
So what's Doku done since? What's he done for me lately?
Sucked.
He's good. He's good. He looks good. I mean,
He is very
that's not
good.
a hot take that he's good.
Yeah,
But
I mean,
he's one of those players where I don't know that much about football, but watching, I'm like, yeah, he looks good.
So he's got 3 DMPs in a row, Sam. What
Yeah.
are those? What's that from?
he's got a minor injury. He should be back soon, potentially this game week. I mean, he might have been on the bench lot. I don't remember. He's basically back. He should be back soon.
Okay. So this
But-
is one of those situations where Alistair would not play him. And Sam, would you?
I'm waiting for news about Holland to see if I'm going to end up playing him or not. I
You're
mean, we'll
waiting
see.
for your Premier League guy on Plays Harper to tell you whether to play him or not.
I'm waiting for I'll probably wake up at 6:30 and check the Pep conference news.
Yeah.
I don't know. Most likely, I won't play either of them, but we'll see. Let me
I'll
see.
play a
if he's on the-
guy if he's on the bench. If he's injured and he comes back and plays like 15 minutes off the bench, I'll happily play him the next week. But until I see that he exists, I'm not playing him.
What about goalies? Goalies are weird, right? Like, so today a good example is like Fabianski started. Ariola's been hurt, but Ariola was on the bench today. And Ariola's been playing all the league games. Ariola should play this weekend, right?
I don't know.
And if
Doku's
he's
gonna
good
be
enough to
jack
sit on the
shit.
bench, he's good enough to play, right?
But in goalkeeper world, if you take a day off, the job is gone. Like, how many times has your keeper just been like, "Oh, I'm ill," and they have a week off, and then they just never get their job back? It seems
Yeah,
to be
West Ham's weird.
so
Like,
brutal.
West Ham is Moyes is very like good to his players, and like he's always going to give Fabianski the cup games and the Europa games, and he's always going to give Ariola the league games. Last year was flipped the other way around.
It's not how it worked with Nardi and Roof. Remember, it was always Roof in the cup games, Nardi in the league games, and then Nardi's leg come off, and then he came back, but they'd swapped it all around.
But Rofe saved like 6 PKs in a row.
True.
But I hear you. I hear you. Sam's sweating that almost goal in the Club America Tigres game.
Yeah, that doesn't really. I don't care either way, but yeah,
Yeah.
I would prefer Tigres to score first. That would help me.
You're playing like a Tigres stack.
I have those. I have the America Wear Pro lineup going, where I'm still in it, and then I have my rivals going, and yeah, there's lots of different scenarios can help me.
What lineup did you play, Alistair?
My common boys, my grey boys.
Mhm.
I don't know. I've been trying to find my lineup for the last 10 minutes. It keeps
Submit
showing
it
me
because-
Did I not submit it? I think I did.
Maybe
good
I
news-
didn't accept it then.
The good news is Angulo, my captain, is doing pretty well. He is potentially on the way to a triple here. He's got a tackle and interception, and he's 2 for 2 on duels.
Jesus
So
Christ.
he's getting there. He's doing pretty well.
Sam, you need the elusive Quinones penalty saved by Guzman, and then rebound
Yes.
Quinones goal. Yeah,
As long as it's not,
That's
as
how
long as it's not conceded by Angulo.
that's how I
Yeah.
won my America Rare Pro a couple of years ago. It was, I think, Randall Leal was taking the pen. Gaese saved it, rebounded. Leal put it in. Double decisive. It's the best. It's rare.
Jeremy wants to know about Brunetta joining Tigres.
This is an Andy question. He's got multiple Brunetta.
My only take on this is it can't possibly be better than where he's at now. Because, like, hold on,
He was the highest scoring player in America his last 15 games.
Right, let's just go look at Brunetta real quick. How can that get better?
Ooh, look at that dark green.
Like, I get it.
I've said it a few times. I want to get like the so rare dark green. I want to get my bedroom painted in that color. It's just such a nice. It feels so good to see.
To be fair, isn't that the so rare data color? Like this right here?
I think it's slightly darker.
Is it?
That's darker.
When you get that dark green, oh, it feels good.
Like that 100 green?
Yeah, the 100 green.
right
The
there.
like 60 green is one of the worst things I've ever seen. It really hurts my eyes.
The pea green is a bummer.
Yeah,
like
you
the
can deal with
56
an orange, like
that.
you know, but the pea green is like it's like something good has happened, but you know it's not going to be enough. You know it's not going to help you. It's futile.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of hot takes on that germ. I would just say that like there was a reason he was so good at Santos, and it was because they force fed everything through him. He took every single set. He was involved in every build up on every play, like every possession. I don't
Sell
think
him.
Yeah, I don't think at Tigres. I'm not gonna sell him just
Oh,
because
hey, baby.
I'm gonna keep all these MX guys, but like I wouldn't be like, oh, he's going to Tigres, I need to buy him.
I feel like it's a good rule of thumb too. Any player that's crushing that moves to another club, even if it seems good on paper, sell. Just sell them. There's a very small percentage chance that they actually kick on and do better. You know, Topshoe is a great example.
Messi.
I actually had Messi on my sell hay list on one of our episodes like a while ago, and then he got injured and didn't play ever since then. So.
Hey,
you be the judge.
That was such a bummer. That injury. He was having that was so fun when he came over.
Well, you know who it wasn't fun for? This is the people that didn't have Messi.
Yeah,
it's so fun. Half the people are like, no, it's not.
That was one of my all-time favorite Sorare periods. Like that 5-week period. Oh man, that was awesome.
Nothing like a guaranteed 100 just to make you feel good in the morning.
Yeah.
I think the best part was the people that you could tell didn't own Messi, and they were like, Messi might not play, or they're like, he doesn't look very good right now, or like you'd always hear those comments and then be like, oh, what did he score? Oh, another 90? Okay.
Sell high, guys. You gotta get out on Messi.
So I
can't do it. My heart.
The Premier League weekly for me has been interesting. Like the strategy, I was not anticipating like what a successful strategy would look like. And I bought a couple of cards, but it hasn't panned out. And the reason is, like you said, it's like everyone has that. There's so many entries that everyone has like that one team stack. So even if you do pretty well, like unless you have like the crazy team that just kills it, you're not gonna get much. And it's like I bought 2 or 3 guys, and I've had goalkeeper issues too. It's been unfortunate, but I haven't gotten close.
Yeah, one of the other guys from St. Louis. Let me see. Yeah, I can pull this up. Just Heat. He has been smashing the Premier League competition. That's Premier League specialist, but he just runs Fulham. He runs Fulham.
Fulham boy.
So
Fulham.
Yeah, you never go full ham. Like never, except if you're just. Look at this.
He's taking home the bacon.
he's gone full ham, and he's won a tier 0. He's won point 0.13 no 0.06 here.
How is there a tier 0 on offer in the like kickoff like amateur thing? That's nonsense.
I don't know. I guess if you win the whole fucking thing, maybe you should.
I saw. I think Royal Livy. I think he came like top 10 with his Fulham stack.
Yeah,
which is good because all of his videos are about him sucking. So I don't know what his next video is going to be.
I just can't believe that somebody would buy this many Fulham cards. Like, look at this shit.
I can't believe he bought that Polinia sucking my thumb card. That's the worst celebration card on the platform.
It is pretty bad.
You just know he regretted that as soon as he was like, "All right, do a celebration, Jow."
Deep throat your thumb. Sure.
Yeah.
The 5-0 against West Ham was pretty surprising.
Okay, so
maybe.
So that's this week. If I go back to, is it this one? 4:30. Yeah. So he did the same thing the week before because they beat Nottingham 5-0. So he won or did really well and kept 220 limited, which no prize. He just won whatever. He's in 10th place in the Super Cap. So he's doing very well there as well. He did well again in this and won, basically a threshold 0.02 or 0.017. I guess he had here, whatever.
And they got Burnley and Bournemouth coming up here after Newcastle, so there's definitely some more on tap.
I think one of those is a midweek that may not count.
There's an EFL game against Everton, which doesn't count, but maybe. Yeah, I mean, that's the problem is I got cards I can't stack teams because they're just too high cap.
Yeah. Well, you play the big teams. You play like Man City. You play like.
But I got like some Aston Villa players for this. I mean, and I got Polina, and I can't put a good team together. Like it's hard.
Did you call him Aston Villa? I call him Villa. Is that wrong? Am I wrong, Villa?
Aston Villa. I like it.
Yeah.
Spanish twang.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what the right play is.
Well, Fulham stack.
I got my Spurs stack. I got my Spurs stack rolling out.
How's it doing? They just had a big win, right?
Cash. I won a little bit of cash. I would have done a lot better. They conceded like 97th minute in a 4-1 win. And I had Lo Celso as my captain because he's been crushing it. And they were like, well, we're just going to put him on the bench for this week. So that was a bit shitty. But I'm winning a little bit of cash. It's it's fun. I feel like the guys in limited can because like obviously you can't win as much, but the guys who are playing limited, if you're buying a team for it, the ROI is probably a bit higher because they seem to be giving out cash for pretty much everyone.
Yeah.
So what about the Jula Pro Weekly? You got a team?
I don't have enough new season stuff.
And it's not capped.
I hope I win so I can buy a plane ticket over to Belgium to go to one of the games.
Yeah, that's the big problem with them. Like even if like I don't know, even if I had the cards, I don't think I would even play them there because like best case scenario I win some tickets. Like
I don't want a signed jersey. I think I'm in the minority here, but I have no interest in a signed jersey. I want a jersey I can wear. I'm not going to put it on my wall unless it's like a player or team that I really like.
Why can't you wear a signed one?
Like Sven Coombs?
Have you ever worn a signed jersey to football training?
I'm not a jersey guy.
Pariah.
Yeah, I saw a guy in Columbus wearing a signed Columbus Crew jersey, and I was like, "Bitch."
Yeah, loser. Yeah, they really, if Sorare really are serious as a business, they should have some special weeklies where flights are included because that would be, if they were like, right, package, Jupiler League package, we'll put you up in a hotel in Ghent, and we'll give you flights from wherever you are. People are buying tickets for that. Like people are buying cards to play that competition. Maybe they do it in rare or, so they get a little bit more money out of it. But
I was looking at it.
No one cares about that.
No, I agree. I mean, the signed jersey, not for Jupiler League, really. It's not that. But
the one tournament that they did do that in, they did the AC Milan thing where you could ride with the team on an airplane. And
I don't want to do that either. That sounds awkward as fuck.
I get it. That sounds awkward, but it was all expenses paid, like the whatever. I had an AC Milan stack, and I was like, I am playing in this. And after the game week started, I looked at the number of lineups that were like legitimate, and you would think that there'd be like hundreds of lineups. Like there was like 18.
Wasn't that
was
like
like
the game where like they got a red card and there was like a own goal or something? Like they did horrible.
I don't remember. I just remember my team was out of contention. Like, and I had a good stack. I had Giroux, I had Tamori, I had Theo, Mignon. Like, I had the guys. I had the goods. Like the players that you need. And they just like somebody shit the bed. Yeah, maybe an own goal. I don't know, but whatever. Jeremy, we're gonna have a conversation about this.
Do better, Jam.
I've never owned a jersey in my life.
Just never.
I've recently started dabbling in the old jersey collection. I probably wouldn't ever wear them other than to podcast in, or I've started playing football recently. So,
well, I take it back. I've won an Aston Villa jersey, which I sold, and I won a Real Sociedad jersey, which I sold. One was signed.
Yeah, I don't know. I like just wearing a jersey like to the grocery store, and people are like, "Who the fuck is this guy in a Sven Coombs jersey, just walking around smelling like cat piss?" Because that's what that jersey smells like.
Does Sven smell like cat piss? Does he have bad BO? What's going on?
Well, I wish I could invite you guys over right now so that you could smell that game worn Sven Coombs jersey. Because
now that's something I would pay for a flight ticket for.
Yeah. It does smell like the BO is very strong. Like he didn't wear deodorant that day, I can tell.
No, of course. He wants to sweat. You need to sweat freely if you're going to perform at the peak.
Yeah.
Peak Sven.
He did score 100 in that jersey, so
oh wow.
Peak Sven.
Nice.
Oh my god, what a chance missed. Sorry.
Oh, you're ahead of me. Oh.
Yeah. Who missed it? That -5?
It's going to be -10. It should be at least.
Diego. That was hard. That was a hard chance. That was difficult. I was looking at the Juliper Weekly. It's a good and a bad week depending on how you look at it. I mean, like 4 of the top 6 teams are playing each other, which is kind of interesting. But then it's like maybe you better have Union or you better have Genk because they're playing bottom teams. I don't know.
Yeah. Jupiler's another league that I think is a little bit hard to predict. You can never really be sure of the matchup. Like it's a relatively equal league, I think.
I would say I would agree, except for Courtois. And then I have to walk that back a little bit because they beat somebody.
Bruges. They beat Bruges.
Yeah, Bruges, like 2 weeks ago or something. But they've been getting
their goalie scored a last-minute equalizer last week. I only know that because my guy Kadri assisted him like in the last seconds of the game. I'm a big contrite guy.
What happened to Kadri? He was amazing like the first few weeks of the season, and he's kind of I don't know.
He's good. He's just surrounded by absolute
shit.
garbage. Yeah, I think he was going to get a move. He was kind of lined up by a few clubs. Ajax were one of them.
That'd be nice.
I think he'll get a move in January because he's way better than everyone on that team.
I won him like the week before the season started in a general and like All-Star or something or U23, and so I hadn't even heard of him before. I've never seen him play a minute. Is he good?
He's pretty good, yeah. I think. Well, on a scale, he's not amazing, but he's. I think in the Jupiler League, he's pretty good, and he usually racks up a lot. He racks up a lot of AA because he creates a lot of chances. No one finishes the chances. But then often he will be like just devastated by the fact that they lose 6 or 7-0. So he loses a bunch of points just from goals conceded. So, but yeah, I'm holding tight. I'm a Kadri believer.
What's your guys' opinion of the fact that for all these new tournaments you have to have the new season shit?
It depends on the tournament. I was very upset to learn that they finally introduced a new tournament for NBA, the under-23s, but you had to buy new cards. I was like, nah, man, that's not on. Like, fair enough for like the cash competition. I think that's fair enough because it's you kind of buying a ticket to win some cash, but not for just normal. If they start doing that for normal competitions, I'm
Yeah.
happy.
Yeah, it would be really weird. They'd be changing a precedent if they were like, oh yeah, to enter Gas Rare Pro, you need 2 new season cards. Yeah.
I agree. It depends upon the tournament. They're in a bit of a conundrum. I mean, there's
If it's a
obviously
new tournament, if it's a new tournament that didn't exist before, like even with the U23 one, I'm not saying I'm okay with it, but at least it's a new tournament and they're not taking an existing tournament and they're like, fuck you.
Yeah. I mean, there's some macroeconomic issues going on right now, and so they're going to have to maneuver these waters.
What do you mean by macroeconomic issues here going on?
I mean, just the market is just not doing well, and I mean, so I don't
Like
think
all
Sorare-
Sorare managers are poor and they can't deposit.
Well, yeah. I mean, personally, I think right now the big issue is like just a continued downturn of prices with no stability in the prices, which causes bad word of mouth and trepidation amongst new deposits. Sorare LMLB is fun. Sorare NBA is a shit show, and it's not good right now. What's going on over there? That community is on fire.
I didn't think it could get much worse than Sorare MLB. Like I thought that it was pretty bad. But I think that they like killed the minting enough to where it like didn't completely kill it. NBA's tough.
Sorare
tough
MLB, you
scenes.
have people who at least think it's fun. Like it
Right.
is fun. I would tell somebody it's fun. Sorare MLB, I've been playing since day one. It is not fun. I do not like it.
Yeah.
And it's fundamentally broken. I've had suggestions on how they should change it. Of course, no one listens to me. Nor should they. But I do think it's pretty clear what's wrong, and they suck.
All right, what's wrong? Tell Alistair and I what is wrong.
I think the gameplay is the issue. It's not. I mean, yeah, the market has been shit, and so that's not helped. The gameplay is fundamentally different than the other 2 products, in the sense that.
So what's wrong with the gameplay then?
The way that the system works, in that there's no scout. First of all, you're obviously how it works. You're rooting for people to outscore their L15. That's how you win. And they have 1, 2, or 3 chances in a game week, depending upon how many games they are. So what ends up happening is, like, first of all, you hardly ever have any reason to watch. One is like either your guy scores pretty well in the first game, and he probably is not going to outscore himself in the second or third game, or 2, it's like you're so far behind, there's no realistic path to your guy scoring enough to make a difference anyway. And like you don't create any like connection with a guy, because you never play a guy more than 2 or 3 weeks in a row, very rarely, unless he's your MVP. And so you don't have like that emotional bond to a guy. You just very rarely do you have a sweat. Even last year when you won a lot more prizes, I probably had like, I played in rare and limited every single competition. I probably had 6, 7 times all season, like where I had something interesting on the last day of the game week to watch.
Germ says a threshold. If they have a threshold, I think that would probably, from a business point of view, it might not be a good idea, but I think it would breathe a bit of life into NBA, because if you've got an MVP, you either have your MVP and they do well, or they don't. That kind of determines whether you win. And then when you win rewards, it's like you kind of want to win the tier 4s and tier 5s that have that week where they're they pop off for whatever reason. Anything from like tier 2 to tier 4 is just useless. Like a guy that averages 30 is just going to keep scoring 30. He's not going to win you anything. But if you had a threshold in there, then all of a sudden, all those guys have some value. Like you got good players, but because they're not the guy, they're not Jokic.
So this year, the problems have been exacerbated by the fact that there's less rewards. So now, people who are consistent, no matter where they are completely useless. I mean, you have a guy that gets 30. If he doesn't have any type of volatility to his scores, he's completely useless, because you have to have a guy score 25% or higher above his L15 to have a chance. Oh, nice save. So,
which I'll agree. That is fundamentally broken. That there is. You have your elite players, and then anybody right below your elite players, like there's a range, you call it tier 2 to tier 3. Those players are, I don't want to say useless, but They
It's the
may as
bottom
well
of
be
t-
useless.
It's the bottom of tier 1 to tier 3. They're useless unless somebody else in their team gets injured,
Sure.
and then they could be useful.
Yeah.
So
But
it's
that's
just
not good game design.
No, it's not good game design. What I think would work is like a hybrid of what they have now and Rivals, where you enter in your contest and you're basically siloed into like a league of like 10 people. So and within that 10 people, you're not totally subjugated to just the law of averages of like someone's going to have a lineup somewhere that's going to destroy you, and like maybe whoever comes in first out of the 10 gets a prize, and it's randomized. And everyone's basically siloed in these little competitions, and you can win with like a much more lower performing type of lineup. You still need to have, something pretty good, but you're going to have a lot more sweats over the course of a season, a lot more compelling reasons to watch, a lot more reasons to have a wide gallery to play the good matchups, in my opinion.
Yeah, you kind of are incentivized to have a big gallery though, because you do just kind of need a huge field of players to call on every week, depending on who's projected. It's all about the projections, which kind of takes the fun out of it as well. Like football, you can't project really. So it's kind of, you've always got that chance that your guy could just, pass it to someone who then goes and does something amazing. So,
I mean, I have a huge.
You can't project that your player's going to get a triple double.
I have a huge gallery, and
I've
I've had a huge gallery since the beginning, and it's still like, I mean, I did pretty well last year. I won quite a bit of rewards, I guess. And this year I won a couple of cards, but
I like Sam acting all humble over there. I guess I did all right last year.
No, I mean, I'm winning. That doesn't change the fact that it sucks. The gameplay sucks. Like, it's not that. I just don't. Yeah, I don't care for it.
I think it kind of is like the game basketball. Like, I've watched a few games of basketball. You really only need to turn on for the last couple of minutes. It's kind of like that with Sorare as well. Like, because I've started playing NBA and I don't feel any need to like follow the scores. I just kind of check it at the end of the game and hope that I did well.
Scoring is so incremental. Like, you can be watching your guy and he could have a great first quarter, but there's still a good chance that he's gonna kind of just pity out. And so there's no decisive.
No, then they'll rest him. They'll rest the player.
And when it's a blowout, there's nothing more depressing than when your MVP's on like 60 and then they just like, oh, well, we're winning. So
we're up by 25, so
like,
we're just going to
sucks.
Yeah, we're going to put a defensive player in. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, not having Jokic this year has sucked too. I mean, he's just like, I have every other MVP, but I don't have him, and I faded him.
I don't think he's going to be as good now that Murray's back, by the way. So I think there's light at the tunnel for those non-Jokic holders.
Okay, good.
Some NBA hot takes over here. I'd love to see it.
I'm waiting for. I hate how they haven't announced collections. I mean, I bought a bunch of scrubs, a bunch of rookies for nothing in the dip of the summer when the prices are at their lowest, or maybe a month before the season when they're cheap. And I've been waiting, and of course, like, they're just not hitting that button.
Should we call YNWA? Should we get him on speaker?
Sam, I have his phone number.
Oh, that's weird. Sam, I'm gonna get another beer, but I want you to share what you told me regarding Alex Hooper. That's Sorare FP. That stands for first pitch. Is that right? I
think so. But I need to get a beer too.
Okay.
1 minute. Let's take a 1 minute break.
I'll hold the fort. Guys.
You go get the beer, and then I'll sit here and talk to Alistair for a minute.
So Germ has said, do y'all know if the Istanbul versus Sivasspor game will be fully scored? It kicks off on Tuesday, 1 hour before deadline. I think it will. The reason I think it will is that I have a few A-League players who have quite often play like a midnight on a Tuesday, kind of an hour before deadline, and they usually get scored completely. So I think this will be the same. And obviously they're not in Korea, so I think they will be scored, but don't.
So are both of those teams Turkish?
Yeah, because they pushed the league back because that guy got twatted in the face.
So, yeah, but I guess the concern is would this game just get canceled?
No, I think this is now the postponed game, I believe. I think. The only reason I think that is when I was setting my lineups earlier in the week, that it wasn't there, and now it is. I think this is the first of the rescheduled games.
That doesn't seem like very good reason.
Don't take
Trusting
this as
Alpha.
financial advice. All you can say, yeah, all you can go off is I'm playing my Istanbul guy. So if we go down, we go down together, Jim.
Yeah. Back to NBA real quick. So when you bought cards,
Yeah, I bought some cards.
did you get absolutely fucking wrecked?
I got wrecked. Yeah, I'm in the process of selling them for a loss. I'm just trying. Okay, so I mean, so my strategy was not to try and compete because I knew just how hard it was going to be to compete. I was like, I'm going to try and buy some injured guys and buy some guys where, particularly with that like in-season tournament, I was like, I'm going to buy some players that people will need, in a 2 weeks' time. I think that probably worked in theory, but the market has just crashed so badly that and so rapidly. That's the problem. Like, I bought a bunch of Ja Morants because I was like, when he comes back, he's definitely coming back. He's Ja Morant.
Right.
But now I have no confidence because even if he's priced, even if people want to buy him, God knows what his price will be, in a week's time. So, yeah, I got wrecked by that. But
they kind of screwed us because they lowered the scarcity count, but they didn't stop the speed of minting. So they're not really if you look at the schedule of how they sold last year, they're not actually selling any less than they sold last year, but they're sure rewarding a lot less. Now that's probably good for supply. And that hasn't contributed to the lack of the prices going down. That's just the lack of, growth, but they're kind of bad optics.
They probably need to slow down the auctions. I think I've never really said that about any of their platforms because full realization, I get it. They need to make money, but they need to be able to look at a market and be like, hey, things aren't looking real hot here. Maybe we need to slow down the printing press.
They've done that.
Yeah.
They have done that at periods in the past.
Sure. But little tweaks. Auctions every going from 1 minute to 2 minutes or 2 minutes to 3 minutes, stuff like that. But I think severely things need to change in NBA from lots of perspectives. Minting, or auctioning, and then like you said, gameplay is probably not where we need to be.
The fact that they added, they're like, we'll fix the rewards by giving you vouchers that you can use to go and buy more cards that you don't need because you already have 40 cards for 2 competitions.
Fucking dumb.
That was not a good move. Yeah, that was stupid.
Yeah.
I do like these loot boxes though, and if they can figure out a way to work that into NBA.
Yeah, loot boxes. The loot box thing is. I'm quite excited about that idea. I hope they bring it into rares.
You guys keep talking. I'm gonna get
maybe some different.
How do I highlight one of these comments? I like what I'm trying to figure out what Colin Dickweed said here.
There we go.
They did it for MLB, which makes me think they open up the wallet on the NBA license quite a bit. They did what? Slow down minting. Not sure. Maybe he can clarify.
Maybe he means they spent a bit more than they thought. Their license fee kind of went up, and therefore they're just trying to recoup those costs at the.
Has it ever been revealed what the license fees were? I thought those were pretty secret. Oh, slow down auctions. Okay, yeah, they did. Auctions for MLB were so slow this year, which was good because the value is kind of maintained to some degree. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure the problem is one of the obstacles to growth, I think, on the football product is just how complicated it is. It is pretty complicated. There's so many regions, so many games going on all over the world, and just so many different iterations. But MLB and NBA are not really that complicated. And
it's one league, yeah.
Yeah. I do think siloing would be. Oh, go ahead.
I was just going to say, I think the nature of, I don't know anything about MLB, but the nature of the fact that you've got your MVP and they're really the only players that, can go off. And the fact that there's that middle class of players that are just useless, that really makes it tough as well.
Yeah, this year really sucks because I've had some really good lineups, like compared to last year, not get jack shit. Because like some other player gets 70 who was an L1525, and you're just everybody. There's a low enough rewards that everybody that had him got the top 20 spots. Do you understand baseball, Alistair? Do you know the rules?
Not at all. I tried to play the commons when they first brought it out, and I was like, I've got nothing.
Is baseball in the middle of the night there? Most of the games?
Yeah, I think so. I'd say so. I've been to a baseball game in New York. I enjoyed it. I mean, I really like cricket here in Australia, and it's a similar thing. It's like you go, drink a bunch of beers, eat a bunch of junk food. The game goes all day. It's boring to most people, but so I reckon I would appreciate baseball if I lived in the States.
Like
I
test
think I would
cricket.
be a baseball guy.
Maybe baseball needs to actually be longer. Like the games.
Yeah,
need to
5
last
days.
longer. Yeah, fuck it. We're like the big thing in baseball right now is they're trying to figure out how to shorten the games and make them more interesting. And like
They did that with cricket.
Yep. Maybe we need to be going the other way, baby. We need two-day games, or like a 6-hour baseball game. That's a normal game.
Remember that 18-inning World Series game a couple years ago with the
Dude.
Dodgers and the Red Sox? Oh my
Yeah.
God. That was insane.
Yeah, no, I was going to ask you guys, how would you feel if a guy like Sven Coombs was completely useless because he's not a star, but he's like he's right under the stars. He's like a tier 2, and then somebody that's a tier 4, like I don't know, Fernando Gorriarán. Now all of a sudden he's very desirable because he's got a low cap, but he might score a goal every once in a while. Like that would be horrible, right? We don't like if that was in the soccer product, we'd be very sad.
That's pretty much been my tactic and the wins that I have had on NBA have been because I bought a bunch of just shit eaters that I know if one guy goes down, they're going to get some minutes, they're going to be projected well, and I sell them at a profit. But I would hate if that was in the football side of things. I like the fact that everyone's got, some players obviously are better than others, but at any game, your player has a chance of like scoring well, if they latch onto something or accidentally head the ball into the net.
Yeah.
Yeah, baseball has enough volatility there where you can still have a chance with mid-tier guys, especially if it's a good matchup.
There you go. I'm on for a tier 4 in the NBA Limited this week.
Ooh, nice.
I've won like a grand total
ROI,
of
baby.
like 1 NBA reward all year. Granted, I only play rare, so I don't play limited, so that probably like rules me out of and I like all the complaints too. Like a vast majority of the complaints are how bad the rare divisions have gotten fucked. Which, whatever. I mean, I think everyone's getting fucked here, right?
I have 283
holes.
points in Rare Champion, and I'm 88th, and I'm 4 points off a prize. That's pretty high score.
288, did you say?
283 points, and I'm 88.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah,
That's like the equivalent of that's like getting 420, 430 in football, and you're not winning anything.
Yeah, I mean, Giannis just went off, and so you needed him. I mean, he had a 108 point game for a rare.
Dickweed said
Great
he
for
has
NBA.
Giannis, and he's not going to win anything.
I had Giannis in Rare Contender, but I had a DNP 3, which sucked. So, oh well.
I I just need to sell all my NBA cards, but I'm not going to.
I'm waiting for the collection bonus to come out and see if there's a little jump in the market. I may sell, but I'll have a pretty good advantage because I have some really good collections. So last year I had Alex Hooper run my lineups for me, and he did pretty well because he knows his stuff and he followed closely.
Multi-accounting, hey?
I wasn't multi-accounting. He just told me who to play. I wasn't actually letting him log in.
I mean, that's how everyone plays NBA. Someone somewhere is telling them who to play.
Sorry, data.
And he has developed an app. Andy was alluding to, which for this year, which apparently got access to the Sorare API, and it will fill in your lineups for you, which is interesting. I would really like to see that on the soccer side. I would kill for Sorare.
On your actual Sorare account, or because I thought that was. Ooh, is that good? Is that a good thing? Do we want people like accessing, setting our lineups?
I believe he said that it does so in safety. I mean, I haven't asked him too much about it. The problem is it's only on OS, and I have Android, so I think I'll try it out.
Oh, so it's the phone app.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you can't sell or buy on the phone app, right? You can set lineups, but you can't acquire or get rid of cards. So it's not like you could do anything with your card.
I think you can instant buy on the app now.
Oh, okay.
You still
I don't know why does that matter?
You still can't deposit with a credit card on Sorare, can you? That's been teasing us for a while.
Vice has some relevant comments here. Yeah.
They were abusing a workaround for that autofill-in. Huh. Well,
I don't know if I like an autofill onto my direct Sorare thing. I mean, if Alex Hooper just starts winning every tournament because he's just fucking people's lineups up, that would be great.
Well, I mean, as long as it's like authenticated, where it's like only like Andy Black logged into his account on Sorare data can connect to his own Sorare account and upload lineups. Like if there's just like a button, send lineups to Sorare. Like I don't see what's wrong with that. But
just withdraw some cash, just move a couple of things around while you're in there.
Yeah, it would have to be like access to one particular thing. And that one
couple
particular
of those
thing
BBCs my way.
Yeah.
Guys, I have an app.
Yeah.
If you just want to just give me some access, I'll set them up for you. Don't worry.
And Gulo just got me into 10th in Super Rare All-Star. Let's go.
Nice.
Yeah.
And Gulo. How's
okay.
doing? I need him to fail.
It's halftime of a 0-0 game. I was told
good call.
Yes. Should we wait for Jimmer or should we do surface to air missiles?
Last time I talked to Jimmer, he was driving, so I don't know that I would wait for him. But I will say, let's go through our scores real quick. Where are you at, Alistair, in your rivals lineup?
I'm pretty sure it's not showing me my lineup. I definitely set it because I remember I challenged you. But on the app right now. But does that mean my lineup's just not there? I guess you got to verse someone, don't you? I challenged a bunch of people, but I'm going to take the L on this one. I'm going to take the L.
I think I'm going to take an L on this one. I have 255 points. Sam over here has 317. He's hit his first. Who do I sub? I don't think I can make an intelligent sub here. Not going to
sub out the goalkeeper.
No. No. Yeah, I mean, the struggle here is
big risks, big rewards.
I don't think I'm going to get 5 shots in the second half. I wish I could. And this is something that I think they need to do is you should be able to change tactics at halftime. Or anytime.
No way.
What?
I think you just got to live with it.
No. We're back in the locker room. I'm the coach. I am the coach. This is rivals mode.
You definitely should not be able to change in the first 15 minutes. You can see kind of how the game is going at like really quickly and like, ooh, did I make a bad mistake?
Here's why you should be able to, because you'll be chasing. The other person has all the passes that have already accrued. And maybe you choose tiki-taka, but you're 100 passes behind.
What if you sacrifice some points to change tactics? Like you get a 10-point penalty, but you can change tactics. Like because I think there's got to be some dice throwing involved. It can't just be like, oh, this isn't working on a change.
No, I think what all that needs to happen is you just don't get any of the things that have already happened.
Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, you lose. Like if that guy was to change tactics, he would lose his 20 points.
Yeah, you just get new duels. You just get new passes or new shots on goal.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Well, the fundamental question. Give you an advantage should you get if you're, because like, and you going, I think even
Sam, I don't know what you're saying because your mic is breaking up pretty bad.
Fuck it.
we got that one.
Yeah, I got that part. I got the fuck off part or whatever.
God, fuck, shit, fucking goddamn, fuck, fucking thing sucks.
How much should they give you a bonus for watching live?
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
That's been one of the fundamental Sorare.
Yeah, Rivals kind of sucks for me because all the games are at night, so I'm not staying up to check starting lineups and such. I'll come into my own during the off season when the MLS
It sounds
is
like
on.
there's a tough sale in Australia.
A tough sell.
Yeah, I would not live there. After everything you've told us, I mean, it sounds like everything is going to kill you. Everything is expensive, and it's the worst time of the day for everything.
I wouldn't say it's expensive here. It is the worst time of day for everything, though. That's true. But look at it on the bright side. When we're doing cool stuff over here, you guys are asleep. So swings and roundabouts, I'm going to start sending you pictures of me at the beach at 3 a.m. your time.
Yeah,
Australia's pretty sick.
Yeah,
I think you'd like Australia. Australia's mad. I've done a fair bit of traveling, and every time I go somewhere, I've done a few like extended trips as well. And every time I go for an extended period of time, I'm like, nah, get me back. Australia's
You're
great.
like, fuck this place. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard great things.
Yeah.
I live in a highly desirable, very expensive place that people do love living, but I have heard great things about Australia.
little humble brag there. Going back to Rivals, I put this in the Discord earlier. Do you think Sorare will ever introduce something where you can head-to-head match up with people, but coins are on the line, even if it's just a small amount of coins? And like when you win, like you see the coins kind of come out of their avatar, like when you just, you kill an enemy in a game and it just like they turn into coins. I think that would really make it fun, because then you're not going to have those people that are just like challenging everyone as well.
And you get a little avatar and you have to go pick everything up. Like you got to go get all the coins.
Yeah, exactly.
I think it's the best use of coins. The best use of coins I've heard yet.
Coins are going to be great one day, I'm sure.
No, I'm serious. That'd be awesome.
Hashtag soon.
I think coins.
I think so.
I've been adamantly vocal on how disappointed I've been in coins.
Sam, you just don't believe in the future, man. You just don't get what coins are going to be one day.
What can they bring? What can they do to coins? Like, what can you buy with coins that would make it worth it? Like, I'm excited about coins.
Everything. Like, have you seen like what
motorbikes
Nicholas wears at these events? Like a turtleneck.
Turtlenecks.
Like, if I get the same turtleneck that Nicholas is wearing, same designer blue jeans, like, hey, let me buy the blue jeans. I want Sorare to become the biggest fashion brand on this side of the Atlantic.
I like it.
Yeah.
Go into a raffle to win a turtleneck.
Yeah.
I'm down.
And the blue jeans, the designer jeans that you get on the butt, right on the pocket on the butt, Sorare.
Oh wow!
What if you could bid on a Nicholas's actual turtleneck, and then you got it, and it smelled like piss?
I'd put it in that frame right there.
A game worn.
Yeah,
the game worn Nicholas turtleneck.
It's not game worn. It's feature worn or yeah.
Do you spend your coins, Alistair, or do you hoard them?
I'm hoarding. I've tried to buy a few jerseys. I'm all over the unsigned jerseys, but no luck so far. So maybe with the raffles, because I can at least as long as there's something you can actually buy with them, then they literally have value. Then, but I don't know, like power ups and extra training teams. I think because I play in a super rare division, it's not really giving me that much of a. I don't know, kind of giving me an edge, but.
How many coins do you have?
Back to edging.
Yeah, back to edging. I think I have like 90,000.
I'm starting to come around the raffle, I guess.
The raffle's good, and if they put other
people
stuff
like
in
it.
there, they put merch and just stuff in there where you can. People like stuff.
Oh,
What do you think about this call here, Sam?
I think you're ahead of me. I see JQ on the ground. Is it a PK?
Yeah, caused by Angulo.
Oh, no. Oh, you got to be kidding me.
I love that you're frozen right now. Oh no!
I wish I could show it.
It's a definite PK. He freaking kicks him in the balls.
Yeah, he did kick him in the balls.
Ooh,
It's a no doubter.
Edging him.
He kicked him in the balls.
Oh, ow!
Play on.
Yeah. Well, it is what it is, I guess.
Yeah, I mean it's a no doubt.
Well, maybe the goalkeeper will save it, and Angulo won't get the decisive. Oh no!
No.
No, the worst part is if JQ takes the PK and he makes it or misses it, it doesn't really matter. He needs to make it because he won't get a PK earned regardless, unless he makes it.
Yeah.
Did JQ get kicked in the balls? Is he going to be able to take a penalty after that vicious blow?
He looks fine.
Yeah, he's got balls of steel, I think. So
That was, I mean, that's one of those ones like you just hate. Is bad luck. It wasn't a bad play by Angulo. He didn't see him coming. He just went up to get the ball, and JQ got there in the direct line of his kick.
Him in the dick.
Yeah, he definitely kicked him in the dick.
Man,
Definitely
that hurts. That's a costly one for me.
That's what JQ said. He said it hurts.
Maybe we'll get a DA. He was having a great game too.
Say goodbye to those coins.
I want to answer this question from Vice. How does Sorare not have merch that they sell yet? It's because they're going to become the biggest fashion brand on either side of the Atlantic. And they did Gucci create some crappy merch that people could just buy? No. And what Sorare is going to do is they're going to have this premium merchandise that you can only get with SoCoins. And it's going to be very desirable. Ladies all across the world are going to want it. And guess what? They're going to have to come to Daddy with Daddy SoCoins to get it. So
Daddy coins.
That's where I'm at on this.
I think they should make Sorare themed underwear. I would buy that. I think if you had or if you get custom made, like if you wanted a Sven Coombs pair of a Sven Coombs G-string, just his face
JQ
on the front.
is not even taking it.
What?
Dude, that cost me 0.1 ETH. I just got out of top 10 in All-Star Super Rare. It cost me a T3 Super Rare.
I do have a lineup. I just got a notification saying Julian Quinones shows great skill and is kicked in the nuts in the area. But I can't find my lineup. Here we go. Okay. I'm in. Who am I? But it doesn't show me who maybe I'm not challenging anyone. I don't know. I'm doing okay.
Germ said a Sorare thong / Speedo. I would. I wouldn't wear.
Absolutely.
I would not wear just any thong. I'm not a thong guy. I'm not going to put that on my body. But if it's a Sorare one, you bet. You bet. I'm putting that on.
Sorare Speedo, 100%. I'm wearing that to the beach, definitely. Sweatshirts.
DD said, I got some pretty cool t-shirts from Sorare a few weeks back. They'd make a killing selling their merch. They don't want to make a killing selling their merch. They want to make it rare. They want to make it very desirable. This is a long-term thing. Okay.
Why do you think they got Serena Williams involved?
That's right.
High fashion.
If Gucci just started putting all of their, man bags on the market right now and they just sold them all and everybody had one, then nobody would want one anymore.
Yeah, you're going to start seeing celebrities. They're going to be papped wearing some Sorare gear. Timothy Chalamet, getting a donut with a Sorare thong on.
Yep. Serena's going to have her bag with her. Yeah.
Dang, that cost Angulo 30 points. That's painful.
I mean, when you kick a dude in the nuts in the box, it should probably cost you 30 points.
Kicked him in the box.
What's funny though is that it actually I'm up one now in America. Now I'm in second in Rare Plus. There's hope.
What do you need to happen
'Cause
for
I had
win?
to have. I need the other goalie to concede. I think because JQ got his DA. I was the only one that had JQ. So it's a crazy web of intrigue here. Said no one ever.
Yeah.
Okay, are we gonna do these surface to air missiles?
Yeah,
I got
let's do
these
some
questions
surface to air
lined up.
missiles.
Yeah,
You have some that you can append and keep Alistair involved with these.
yeah. I mean,
What's
some
this?
of these are clearly they're either Sawyer Hooligans inside jokes that
Okay.
either directly pertain to Black's gallery,
Okay.
or they are Sorare related or just in general related. And feel free to jump in, Alistair. So a surface to air missile is a segment that we do that second time doing it. I ask a simple, quick question, and you give a simple, quick answer.
Okay.
Okay. If you need clarification, just ask. All right, you're ready. Okay. The Cap 270 monthly or Cap 220 monthly?
You first, Alistair.
Cap 220.
Cap 220. The peasants need a place to play.
They do.
Tiki Taka or Gegen pressing?
Gegenpressing.
Give me some
Guggenflappen.
What was you, Andy?
Flughafen.
Tiki Taka.
Park the
You would.
bus.
You would.
Park the bus
You
or
would.
park the bus or Joga Bonito.
I'm parking the bus, baby. 0-0. Liga MX. Give it to me.
Yeah, I'm a Jose Mourinho fan. Park the bus, baby.
All right, Paqueta or Susek?
You mean Suchek?
I call him Susek, but whatever. You
Well,
want.
after what happened today, second in champion Europe Super Rare, Suchek, baby.
I like
Okay.
Suchek because it sounds like sausage.
One team in Italy, Spain, or Germany you most like to see live?
Ooh, that's a fun question. Italy, Spain, or Germany?
Dortmund, and I have to be able to light a fire.
I was trying to think of something kind of funny, but I guess I'll go. Man, I think you know what? Honestly, like I've got like players on a lot of teams. I own like 0 guys on Real Madrid, but I think that would be pretty incredible to go to experience that.
The Dodgers Ohtani contract, good or bad for baseball?
Alistair, I'm going to hand this one off to you, buddy.
I mean, I just can't believe that he's not putting that extra $450 million to use. I mean, think of all the unique thresholds he could be winning by, if he had that money in his pocket. I mean, there's some real Wolf of Wall Street shit going on there with that. There's some dodgy tax. It's probably bad for the country of the United States. I mean, roads are going to start deteriorating. Public schools are going to start failing because of all that tax money that he's avoiding.
Yeah. There'll be more school shootings and all sorts of horrible atrocities.
Even more.
Yeah.
I just got a text to check the football score. Wow. Raiders 63, Chargers 21. That's an impressive score. Okay.
I can't believe it.
Bigger travesty, a grown man liking Sex in the City or a grown man not having seen Terminator 2?
Oh. Grown man not seeing Terminator 2. Sorry, Laird. Sorry, Gator guy. Laird.
I haven't seen Terminator 2.
Oh my God! Sorry, Alistair. Jesus Christ! What are you doing with your life? What are you doing? I'll be back.
Bigger Champ Euro 2024 surprise. Jude at number 1 or Garcia at number 4, 0.01 behind Mbappe and L15.
Jude at number 1. I didn't think that was going to happen.
Oh, baby. I'm at McDonald's.
Oh,
I'm with Scosmo. It's me.
We getting our balls
Jimmer.
checked?
Oh,
Getting our
God.
balls checked, Jimmer?
Dude, I could not stop going down the slide. My butt hurts. Oh, wee. Oh, it's raw. My butt. Ooh.
Jesus
Jimmer
Christ,
definitely
man.
does give off Mr. Poopy Butthole vibes. He's got,
Dude.
that's
Oh, good to see you, sweet cheeks.
Hey, so what are we ordering over there?
Several
some
holiday
testicular
pies.
cancer.
Alistair's going to order some McNuggery Doos.
Some
Oh,
nuggetties.
you know, it's
Yeah.
really good. It's really good to see you guys still podcasting. Real.
Can't believe you're
good.
drunk driving right now. This is wild stuff.
Oh no.
Welcome to America, Alistair.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, I'm parked.
He's parked.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's safe. And I could.
What's
I
the
certainly
rule in
couldn't
California
cast
on that?
aspersions
I mean, in
on
Missouri.
America.
The rule
Australia's a pretty
0.08 is the
drunk
rule.
driving country.
In California, parked is not okay if you're drunk.
No, that's
Why?
definitely okay. The other day, I went to go get a haircut, and there was a line. So yeah, went back out to the car, drank a beer, line went down, get my haircut.
I'm pretty sure if you have the
Nice.
keys on your person, you could not be parked in the car.
I think keys have to, where we're at, keys have to be in the ignition.
Ah, okay, fair enough.
But
I
the
used
law
to,
got real weird when they switched over to fobs. So I don't
Oh.
know. I don't know exactly how that works.
Loophole. Love a
Yeah.
loophole. Can't get me, officer.
So Jimmer, are we ordering for you, or are you going to order on your own? What's going on here?
Oh, I'm not in McDonald's parking lot. Fooled you. Come out.
Okay.
Trying to watch his figure.
Yeah, dude. Bikini season's coming up.
It is.
That deep winter bikini.
Yeah. I gotta. fit
Jimmer,
my
would you
ones.
wear a thong that said "so rare" on the crotch?
Oh, absolutely, dude.
I thought so.
I-
thought so.
I've got several thongs in my drawer. I also have a side piece, which is only like a half thong.
Mm-hmm.
Just covers the nuts.
Well, it covers
Just
the
cradles
nuts
the
and head
balls.
and a single cheek. But I was just really curious as to how that worked, so I had to order it and try it out at home,
Yeah.
and now I have it.
Okay. I mean, that's fun. I'm glad you have that.
Is it comfortable?
Oh, not quite. not my favorite pair. Not my favorite pair of unders.
You have to get
Underwear.
just the right fit. I mean, it has to be tight enough to stay in place,
Yeah.
but you don't want it
Yeah,
too tight.
they have a really strict size guide on that one on eBay.
eBay.
You can't even
Buy
get on
them on eBay.
Amazon.
Yeah. Well, it said used, so I got a deal.
It's kind of gross. Kind of gross.
Was it a Sven Combs used thong?
Oh
You
yeah.
side
no,
piece?
Oh yeah. It was signed. It was
Game
signed.
worn?
There was comes all over it. It was signed.
His personal scent.
Hey Sam, do you have a surface to air missile that you can give Jimmer?
Oh, what does that mean?
Just wait.
Open your mouth.
Oh, it's got to be a quick fire question, right? I've been here
That's
before.
right.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh.
Not
yeah,
really.
I used to be a piece of shit.
I didn't know he was coming onto the podcast. There are none specific to him.
None for Jimmer, huh? Okay.
No. I guess, okay, you get to see one team in Italy, Spain, or Germany you most have to see live.
Ask that missile again. What in the hell?
You get one team in Italy, Spain, or Germany you most like to see live. Liverpool's not in either of those countries.
I think it's probably going to be Real Madrid.
You guys can go together. That's nice.
Yeah. Yeah. It'd be super gay.
I think it's.
All right.
Did you guys enjoy Simon's sloppy steak during the week?
Oh, that was so good.
He's such a piece of shit.
Oh,
My
Such a
God.
piece of shit.
You think this is slick back? This is pushback.
Yeah. What a piece of shit.
All right, MLB season end of season award cards, yay or nay?
Do we?
Um,
do we think that they were
I wanted to
actually
buy one, and I have no
restricted?
care for.
It's such a
I thought they
conundrum.
looked great, but I thought the names on them were dumb. Like instead of like,
The
player
World
of the
Series
season
player-
instead of MVP.
The World Series player of the series.
Right. Don't like that.
Okay, the MLS is back turning in 2020 or the MLS Leagues Cup 2023?
The
Uh,
MLS's back tournament has a special place in my heart because it was like the first experience of SoRare and MLS merging together. So MLS is
I
back.
also hate the poop cup just from St. Louis's performance.
All right, this is mostly for Black. You can only watch one of this game week, okay? And it's tailored to your gallery on the next few. West Ham versus Wolves or Tigres versus America?
It's a great fucking question.
Do you have a lot of Wolves players?
No, just no. Tigris and
No one
Club
has a lot of
America.
Wolves. Okay.
I want to watch the Club.
Oh, please.
Kimmich or Garcia?
I mean, Garcia, baby. Kimmich is a bitch.
Sergio?
No,
Ja-
Oh, Sergio
Alex,
Garcia's?
Alex.
Alish.
Ghent versus Bruges or Milan versus Monza?
Ghent, baby. Ghent.
Yeah, Ghent versus Bruges. Let's go.
That's a good
get
game.
that
That's a good Sorare game.
KAA Ghent.
Return of the Jedi or Revenge of the Sith?
You know where I stand on this. Revenge of the Sith, baby.
Last one,
Podcast,
Champions
not a
League.
podcast, pod racing.
Tomorrow, the Champions League draw, the Europa League draw.
Are those tomorrow?
Yeah.
I don't know. They're both stupid. Like a bunch of like rich pricks acting like they like are gonna make this impartial somehow. I don't know. It's all rigged. It's all rigged. All
Down
these
with the
games are rigged.
1%.
Yep. Fuck them all.
Capitalism.
All this shit is rigged. All this shit is rigged. All these games are rigged. The game you're watching right now, it's rigged. I believe in conspiracy theories. I believe that every match that is ongoing or is going to be played in the future is rigged in one way or another.
Did you know that Benfica didn't make the quarterfinals because they want Trump to win?
What? No, I don't know about this.
Wait.
Did you know that FC Copenhagen did 9/11?
Does the
Makes me
A-League
think.
play in the Asian Champions League?
They just got knocked out by like a Malaysian team. Our best team got knocked out by like the second last team in Malaysia.
Was
Yeah, but-
Chanatip on that team? That Malaysian team? Or is he Thai?
Who?
Chanatip?
Chanatip?
Yeah.
I think he's Thai.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if there's any notable Malaysians. Although
Hmm.
our Melbourne City, who's the team I kind of vaguely support, they were really good last year and they've been dog shit this year. So
Were they good last year when the guy hit the person with the like a bag of flour? Like
with a bag of flour, yeah, with a bucket of sand, you're close.
oh, bucket of sand. Okay.
Okay, here's
Yeah,
here's a Sorare trivia question that I bet you can answer. If I recall, my first unique was an Australian goalkeeper who played for Genk.
Danny Vukovic.
Vukovic.
My love.
Yes.
Vukovic.
Didn't you own that guy's unique?
No, I did.
No, but I still have his rare.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Jimmer, you
Vukovic
had a
season
really
soon.
weird-
He's not retiring.
Jimmer had a really weird unique of a goalkeeper in Belgium.
Well, yeah, no, I won him, and then I sold it for like 2.7 ETH, who wasn't a starter.
Was it Vukovic?
It wasn't Vukovic. It was some other
Somebody
guy.
else. Okay.
What
I
has
don't-
been your most like? What is the rare card you've sold for the most, or just like in general the card that you've sold for the most amount of money? Open to everyone.
I've got a good one, but I'll wait for everyone else to answer.
It's brag season.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, you have to sell cards for that to work.
I'm in the same boat as Jimmer.
I think
Losers.
one of the
You
ones
guys,
I sold. One of the ones I sold was Sebastian Haller, super rare. When he moved to, what move did he make?
To Dortmund?
No, it was from West Ham. I think it was West Ham. Maybe it wasn't. I think it went. Did he go? He went to the Eredivisie. I thought. Maybe not. Oh God, no.
What
I
player are you talking
remember.
about, Jimmer?
He was at
Sebastian-
Ajax, wasn't he? Was he at Ajax? He was at Ajax.
Yeah, he went to Ajax. That's where he went. Sebastian Haller with the testicular cancer.
Yeah. With the ball cancer. He was at West Ham for a
Should have
bit.
checked his balls.
West Ham. Okay, so he went from West Ham to Ajax,
Right.
and I sold him on the move, and then he just fucking went crazy.
Yeah.
That was a bad one.
I bet you felt really good when he got cancer.
Oh, dude. You always feel bad celebrating testy cancer, but
Like, yes, I knew it all along,
Yeah.
baby.
Good sell.
Sell high, baby.
Yeah, Jimmer, you did it again.
My best one of all time is kind of a legend on the platform. This card right here.
Ooh,
Ooh.
flaccid.
Basically, like, I don't want to say worthless, but he's not great now. Yeah, sold his super rare for almost 6 ETH.
Holy shit.
I remember I
And
listed
was
it as
ETH
kind of a
humping.
I listed it as like a joke. Like, oh, if somebody's dumb enough to pay this much for him.
Oh, I miss those days.
Yeah.
I think
The days
honestly,
will
I
come
think my
again.
best sale, man, like percentage wise, as far as I would like just profit percentage wise, was the Lord Super Rare. I had two for a long time, and then I finally sold one for like 3.5 ETH. ETH wasn't that much when I sold it, but it was still like I got them for much less, and I still have
Yeah.
one.
Damn.
What a
Two.
sacrifice.
Imagine
Two
selling
lords.
the Lord.
A crucifixion, if you will.
Yeah. Yeah. What's the guy's name? Pontius Pilate over here. Surface. Come on
Oh,
now.
yeah.
No, but I still have
Judas.
I still have a 2018
Judas.
rare and a super rare.
Yeah. Okay,
Oh,
Pontius.
whatever, Judas.
Who's the guy that kills all the babies?
Oh, that's
Herod.
Luke
Bit of Herod
Skywalker.
action.
Oh,
That's Skywalker.
I thought that was
I'm
Luke
really glad that
Skywalker.
you answered that before I said something. I was gonna,
Yeah, a
gonna say-
bit of an open-ended question, that one. Who's
Yeah.
the guy that kills all the babies?
yeah.
Could be. So many. So many great guys.
Yeah,
So
I
many
almost
classic
tricked myself into
characters.
answering it, but I'm not going to do it.
Classic protagonist question.
Jimmer, what are you doing right now? What?
Oh, dude, the holiday pies are going
He's
down my
edging.
throat.
Oh, cool! Is it Angulo?
No, it was
No.
fucking Oziel, I think.
Oh, but that's
Oh.
still good. They conceded.
Ozzy.
Ozzy can go fuck.
Oi,
Oh, no.
oi.
Someone is definitely edging.
Oh, yeah.
We have 7 more minutes to go to get to 3 hours. I think 3 hours is
Oh.
kind of like our staple on this show. Is like we try to
Oh,
go for
no,
3
no,
hours.
No, we got to double it.
I think we should finish this game. I think it could be a good ending.
You want to go for another 19 minutes?
I don't have to if you need to go. I get it.
No,
I got a
just-
couple hours
I
left
definitely
of
don't need
setting
to.
lineups anyway.
Speeding
I've got more
home
beers
just
to
so I
drink.
can throw on my Rossi jersey.
Rossi?
Is it Rossi?
It's definitely not Rossi.
I think it's Diego Rossi. It was a nice goal. It was a nice header.
Hey,
I mean,
Jimmer,
he's
would you
How do you
say
say it's a nice
do you
goal?
say-
He's completely unmarked. Fuck him. Fuck Ozzy. Sorry.
Atlas
It looks like
Crater?
JQ got dropped in front of him.
JQ's having a rough one, huh? Hey, Jimmy, would you say Aston Villa or Aston Villa?
I mean, I would normally say Villa, but Vija sounds way more
about-
exclusive.
It's because you're
What about
a basic
Villa?
bitch.
Villa.
Alistair, do you think I'm a basic bitch?
Not at all. Not at all.
Oh,
I saw you go down that slide. I know you're a fancy man. You're a fancy boy.
yeah, dude, my butt still.
You're a man who
hurts.
likes to live on the edge,
Yeah, my butt hurts.
sitting in the dark in your car, edging on a podcast.
Yeah. Dude, tell me about it. Keep
I'm glad that
talking.
we're back to edging. We started at edging and we're going to end with edging. So, or maybe this is just
You guys,
the middle. This is the middle.
This might be a bit of a premature conversation, but World Cup 2026. What are we doing?
Are you coming over?
I'm coming over. I'm coming over. So let's.
You're coming home. Oh,
So we're talking about edging.
Yeah.
We were talking about premature, and now we're talking about you coming. So
let's go to a game. The Dangerous Knights crew needs to go to a game. Get a box and shut it down.
what do you think a box
Absolutely.
World Cup game costs?
Probably a couple dollars.
Nope.
Couple of
I'll tell you what,
freshies.
it costs zero because
Couple of
Sorare
coins.
is going to pay for it. Sorare is going to pay for it.
Oh, I don't know. Oh yeah.
We're going to build a
Sorare
wall, and
coins?
Sorare is going to pay for it.
Yeah. How many?
If you think between now and 2026, I'm not going to have 3 million subscribers, come on, guys.
Oh yeah. That's why.
With
you're
content
here.
like this,
You're you're just here to prop us up, babe.
yeah, I'm just doing the podcast circuit. Like and
Yeah.
subscribe, guys, if you haven't already.
What a slut.
I don't know how-
Slut.
I'll be honest, Alistair. I don't know how I feel about this. Like you coming on here, and
I feel a bit used. My butt feels a little warm and worn out.
It's capitalism, baby.
does Australia believe in capitalism? Is that a big thing there? Laissez-faire.
Yeah,
is that
We love it. We love it.
Lassie Fairy.
so? Are you guys like the opposite? The British, like the opposite of Britain?
The opposite of Britain.
Yeah.
No.
Is that like the
we're
dumbest
pretty-
question you were ever asked?
It's a confusing question.
Are you guys like
I
the
think we're
fucking
Britain
opposite
adjacent.
of Britain, or what the fuck's going on there, dude?
Yeah.
Y'all
Basically.
upside down there? What's going on?
What the hell?
How do you feel about
I'm just sitting
healthcare?
here in Idaho thinking about all y'all upside down.
And potatoes.
Your toilets flush the wrong way, so yeah.
We have to stand inside of our toilets. It's really weird.
Mhm.
Australia is a communist dictatorship. Yes, correct.
Wait, do you guys really have different toilets?
They flush the other way. That is a
The
real.
water goes
Oh.
the other way. Yeah.
You guys have
Why
way
is
too
that?
way too much water in your toilets. We have just the
What?
right amount. You have like a significantly higher amount of water in your toilets. It's like you're
Yeah.
preparing for
we're-
something.
Hey, we're
It's
bigger than
so-
you, so we have bigger
Bigger
problems.
bigger turds.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all the toilets have built-in bidets. You drop a good one and it splashes real nice.
They don't. They don't.
My parents have. My mom has a
You need to eat more-
bidet.
You need to eat more fiber. I installed
Nice.
a bidet on one of my toilets, and it's it's not the toilet I prefer, to be honest.
Is it one of those nice Japanese ones though, or is it like a Walmart bidet?
It was like $200. I don't
Nah.
know.
That's
I like the.
that's not
I-
expensive enough for something that splashed your
I
ass.
think honestly the biggest problem is that whenever I turn it on, it doesn't hit my hole just right. And I feel like if I adjusted it to where it hit my hole just right, maybe I would be a bigger fan. But I'm like always trying to move my cheeks around. It's like a video game trying to hit my hole.
You got too much
Like-
cheek.
It sounds like you have a tier 4 bidet, my friend.
Mm. I
Hey,
like
that
the.
used to-
I don't know if
That used to
anyone's
be a tier
been
3,
to like
baby.
in like Central America. They have like the bum gun. It's just like a hose with this sprayer on it, and that's your method
gun?
of wiping your ass. And that's a real high octane adventure. Going to the toilet with one of them.
The bum gun. Does somebody else shoot it
The
at
bum
you?
gun. No, you got to shoot it at yourself.
Oh,
unless you pay extra.
No, Jim, it's like one of those like circus games where everybody like bends over and then they get the gun and they got to shoot the butthole, and whoever cleans it the
Then you
best
put a
wins.
ping pong ball in your no.
The gerbil, actually. But...
Oh, dude.
Oh, I need a JQ goal so bad.
Come on, JQ.
Get
What
me
are you
the
talking
We
about?
got
What are you
40,
talking
we got
about?
40 seconds.
Bro, I'm
cap
up.
240
What are you talking about, Sam?
thresh.
We got 40 seconds for a JQ goal.
Well, they've got a set here. Let's see if they can make something of it.
Come on.
They get the wrong guy taking it.
I'd win America Pro and I'd get a unique thresh.
Ooh, unique
Long
thresh.
Johnson.
Yeah.
And a thresh light.
It's pretty satisfying, that unique thresh.
I was going to say, after listening to Scosmo talk about, well, you guys say Scosmo, and now I can't say, I don't even know how you would actually, how does he say it? Scosmo? Scosmo.
Scosmo.
Cosmo.
I'm Scosmo.
Scozzy Daddy.
I did like his take on the unique threshold and like that everyone should just be going for that. And I was like, ooh, that's because I thought I was pretty ballsy going for like all super rares, but I think you might have a point. I think unique's where it's at.
I thought that was Orange Fly. Wasn't that Orange Fly that kind of said
Keep
that?
going, baby.
No, Orange Fly was saying you should just go for thresholds in general, and then Scosmo was talking about like the fact that everyone should just be putting money into a unique threshold team and yielding.
Have we already talked about this? But did they fucking nail the loot boxes? I mean, is anyone else excited about this? I haven't seen anyone say this is a bad idea. This looks great.
I think it's good. I think especially if they start throwing cool shit in there like jerseys and stuff, that would be lovely.
I mean, I'd like to see it in rare and super rare.
2% chance. Oh yeah. Dude,
Yeah, that 0.03% chance of a star.
Yeah. But somebody's gonna hit it.
Yeah, they're giving out a lot of boxes. Yeah, someone's gonna get that star. Yeah, it's badass.
We got to start doing some loot box unwrappings because then they'll give us one.
I really hope they nail the graphics, the UI. I hope it looks good.
Yeah.
Like when you get something shitty, you get like some message like you lose or something funny.
Bitch.
Just a big finger.
Would you ever consider saving all of your loot boxes just for the content so you could open them all up on stream?
Absolutely, like Pokemon cards.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't have Diesel anymore, but like, so you're gonna have to do this on your own. Not like he was bringing much to the table, but
I think we'll get him back. We'll get him back, Jimmo. We'll get him back.
Is Simey really gone? Because I'm gonna shed a tear.
We're gonna have the intervention. He's coming up tomorrow. So I'm gonna see him in person, and I'm gonna hold him down until he
strap him down.
He rejoins.
Is he coming up on holiday?
Is he from the wall?
Is he from the wharf?
He is.
Oh, and we're Simon.
Down under.
The funniest thing to me is when someone says on holiday because that's vacation. Like that doesn't make sense to us. Vacation and holiday are different things.
Simon gonna play so rare.
What's a holiday to you guys?
A holiday is like Christmas. It's a holiday. Like it's
Happy
set aside.
holidays.
Yeah.
I'll say it. Happy Christmas. Merry Christmas. I'm brave enough to say it.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Wow.
You want to get us canceled?
I know that he voted for Trump.
Remember back in the old days when we liked each other and we did Christmas gifts?
Yeah. You know,
Are you guys just getting Sorare cards for Christmas for all of your friends and family and loved ones?
I gave Jimmer the ultimate.
Yeah, my Christmas gift was my most profitable so rare card ever. Brandon Meckley, super rare. I gave Sam. I do like my only.
Jesus Christ.
The only thing that
blowing it up
like is that I prompted the Christmas gift. I think by giving him a Gods Unchained legendary chest, or maybe it wasn't even legendary.
No, it was a couple. You gave me a couple.
And then he was like,
"Wow."
And then he said,
I was like,
"Well,
ah, shit, I
I'll
better
give
give him
you the-
something.
I'll give you the equivalent, which is a Brandon Mekele super rare, which ended up being
Damn.
a much different trade. Merry
Yeah.
Did I
Christmas
tell you
to
how
Jimmer.
handsome you look today, Jimmer?
Yeah.
My best friend of all time.
Do you want
Yeah.
a couple
God, we're
gods and
such good
chain?
friends.
You want a couple gods and chain chests for your best super rare, sir?
Shit. I bought, funnily enough, like the day before that episode last week where Simon revealed to me that he was rage quitting, I had bought him a James Ward-Prowse celebration card as like his birthday present, and then he was like, "I'm quitting Sorare." I was like, "Oh, okay. Oh, this is useless then." So I just sold it.
no.
If you pull up the Bundesliga celebration cards, like there's one guy that does not belong. I was like, who the hell is this guy? Why is he getting a celebration card? Like everyone else I knew.
What was he doing?
Bring it up.
Well, you should bring up
Bring
and
that
see if
shit
you
up.
can guess who the odd man out is. maybe he's somebody who I should know and I don't. But I mean, I own his card, but he's injured all the time and he sucks.
Let me see if I can find.
But how's his celebration?
Mm.
Gay.
Oh, whoa!
That is
I don't
fine.
know. I don't know if you're allowed to say that.
I don't
It's
think
fine.
you're allowed to do that.
I think that's
Um,
a good adjective for a
Happy.
shit celebration is gay. I think we need to bring back like gay as a.
This is the one that I am guessing.
How does
Nope.
the celebration?
the hell
Like,
is
Well,
look
that?
how lame this is. Like,
Who the fuck is that guy?
Valdez out.
What would you
Okay.
guys
That
do for your celebration cards? What would be your celebrations?
well, I do like this one because it's like the glamour shot.
Oh yeah, that's pretty good. You do like a Tim Cahill like punch in the corner flag type thing.
Yeah.
I just do a backflip.
Snorting a line of coke on the end line.
Yeah. Robbie Fowler legend card.
Yeah.
A
Coach,
goalkeeper,
Coach
a
Fowler.
goalkeeper shouldn't have.
Can we get a little moment of that?
I guess there were more than I thought there were. Oh yeah, because you got the Liga MX guy, the La Liga guys in here too.
Of everything.
It is such a travesty that Jude Bellingham is just doing this.
Yeah.
Like, I know the logistics of him doing this is bad because of the card width, but I'm not going to have him just doing double
That one's
fist.
kind of cool.
What's he got?
What's he doing?
Those wieners?
Oh, he's doing a Spider-Man. He's doing Spider-Man
Yeah.
hands.
No, but what does he? Oh, okay. Those are his thumbs. He's got
Couple of-
big fucking
Couple
thumbs.
of hot...
Oh, modern day Megan.
What's he got there? The old hot dog
Uh,
thumbs.
He's got fucking massive thumbs.
Jay Vic brings up a good comment here. If you send a buddy so back in the day, we used to lend people cards all the time. It was like, here, I'll lend you this guy and you give me 20% of the prize if you win.
No.
We still do that. Like, that's still allowed, isn't it?
Well,
I think if you do
yeah,
it all
but
the
now
time,
there's,
frown- it's definitely
they
frowned
flag
upon.
you.
I don't fuck around with it just because it's not worth the risk of getting banned over giving somebody a
Yeah.
card.
no, and all the XP and collection penalties now, and it's not worth
I've
it.
just seen enough people get like a temporary ban of a couple weeks to where it's just like I'm not fucking around with that.
Mm.
Oh,
Oh my god!
oh,
It's
dude,
coming.
that's got to be reviewed.
You guys edging again?
That looked like a foul, but
So Sam, what's the card that you were wanting me to look at?
There's a lot of guys here that I have
Maximilian
no idea.
Vober.
Oh, this guy.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Oh,
it's the same
yeah.
celebration.
Yeah, that's the celebration of the guy that never celebrates. All the goalies are doing the same one as well, because, like, why would they know how to celebrate?
Right.
They're like
I remember
defender.
Vober.
They keep.
He used to
they're
be
doing
good.
the photo. They're doing the photo shoot, and they're like, "No, do the celebration." And he's like, and he's like, "No, celebrate." I
Yeah.
don't know how.
I don't want to be around anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, man. All right, guys, I'm going to bounce.
It is time. I do think a Detective Crashmore celebration would be like the ultimate, but who am I to say, right?
We never did the Rossi giveaway.
Dude, we just because
We're giving away Jim as super rare.
Just because Alistair's leaving doesn't mean we have to stop.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah.
You guys can keep going unless you're going to give me a Diego Rossi. I'll stick around for that. Can I enter?
No.
Damn it. Alrighty. Thank you all for your time and your service. No, I'm going to convince Simon. Simon's going to set your lineups.
No, I don't
Diesel.
like Simon anymore.
Yeah.
Around anymore.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy. All right, love you.
Love you.
He gone.
See you later. See you later, sweet cheeks.
I
literally
if you
just got home.
If you put a support ticket in, they won't ban you. You just got home. Congratulations.
Together we made it.
Surface, how are you planning on giving away your Rossi limited card?
I have no idea.
So we do have 7 viewers still. You could give it to one of the people that is still here.
Okay. Just
Maybe a trivia question. Something that's not Googleable. Google. Yeah.
how about who had the worst game week
How many fingers am I
out of the
holding
current
up?
users here? Who won? Did anyone win nothing?
Yeah. Yeah. I bet. I bet. Yeah. There's definitely
Yeah,
going to be some people that won nothing.
Okay, that's out of touch.
Yeah, me. I ain't won nothing this game week, Sam.
Bullshit.
Give it to
You
me.
probably won something
Maybe.
with my Mekele and his last minute goal.
Hey,
That's
Simmer.
crazy. That's a crazy gift. Sam, you gave me a Christmas gift one year, and I gave you a Brian Lozano, and you gave me who did you give me? Do you remember?
Oh, I don't.
It was I do. You he's the guy that went from Atlanta to River Plate. I can't think of his name right now.
Oh, Barco?
Yes. You gave me a Barco,
What scarcity?
rare. And I gave you a Lozano rare. It was like a little Secret Santa deal.
All right. Yeah. Nice. I gave a Fred Emmings super rare in the UCL competition 2 years ago. That was
Yeah,
a decent
that's
prize.
fun.
That was a decent prize. You know, Colonel Dickweed has cracked me up all stream, and he's been here since the beginning. I think he should get the Rossi.
I don't think you can just pick winners like that. I don't think that's fair. Sorry, Colonel Digweed.
I'm not good at this. Somebody come up with something.
I think he can.
I think you need a trivia question. Okay, how about this? What player? First person to answer in chat. What player? Yeah, fuck fair. What player had the handball that Rossi kicked the ball into that caused the PK? Come on, first person in chat.
Seems Googleable.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, but it's whoever knows it first.
JQ off. Bummer.
Oh yeah, Andy calls the shots.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
To be fair, I don't know the answer to this. So
I know it. I saw it in the video.
and if nobody answers it, that's fine.
Plus, I had him.
I get it. I get it if nobody answers. So
I have another trivia question if nobody answers. An OG question.
man, how many points would our boy be on if he didn't have that handball
Oh,
or nut kick?
I don't know. It was Palacios. J. Vic. All right, J. Vic. DM me your Sorare name, and you got a Rossi limited coming your way.
Aaron Long. Aaron Long can go fuck. Imagine buying Aaron Long and thinking that he was going to be like amazing. Sam, did you do it?
Aaron Long?
Yeah.
No, I did not. I've sold an Aaron Long.
Good man.
Yes. Oh, so painful. 3 points short. 9 points short. Cap 240 unique for the Thresh. All right, JVic. I owe you a Rossi. So DM me when you get a chance.
Sam, here's my sad one. Everybody cry for this whale. Don't cry for me, Argentina. 1.85 from a tier 5.
Oh.
How about this? How about this? Wrong captain. Yeah. Get your captain right and maybe get a card.
So I had Valdez super rare when he was bang below average, and I sold him, and he became bang average.
Yep.
He was so frustrating. I was on one of those horrid streaks where every time I didn't use him, he did great, and every time I used him, I rage sold him.
Was that when he was at Santos Laguna?
I don't remember. I can't recall. But
Yeah.
he was one of the few rage sales. I was like, I'm so pissed off. And I sold him when he was still a good player.
Yeah. I agree with Vice. Captain the player with the highest score. I also agree with Vice that we need to check JVic's internet history to make sure he's not looking at pornography when we ask that question.
Oh, was he on Twitch?
He might have been on Twitch.
Ooh.
Dude, there was definitely some weird headbutts on this last play, and
Yeah. Oh, Angulo. Man, this guy would have been like on an 85 point game or something. Oh, it was so painful. He got the triple.
yeah, long pass into the opposition. Yeah.
Painful.
Sorare sucks, man. It's in the mud. Sell your galleries, people. Sell them now. Sell them fast.
You still got to do
Sell 'em
lineups
hard.
tonight?
I do, yeah.
Oh, jeez.
It's
Me
okay.
too.
I'm just gonna fucking YOLO some lineups out there.
Oh,
And then tomorrow, the nice thing for us, Sam, is we can wake up tomorrow, drive into work, sit down at our computer, and make the real decisions in the morning.
Yeah, you got that luxury. I really gotta call it before I go to sleep.
Yeah. I mean, I need to have my provisionals in just in case, like, something happens and whatever, but I forget.
We'll see.
I
I don't
busy
know.
at work.
I'm probably gonna sell NBA here. I don't know.
Oh.
And I've been on the fence with football for a while now.
Jimmer, you're not a fan of selling NBA?
Giannis is in the league, dude. You can't sell.
Nice.
It's Giannis.
No good games for me tomorrow. I have like no one I have to worry about in the Friday curse, but nobody to watch either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
I guess I got Monaco goalkeeper, whatever, Cone.
I just want to say that I have like an absolutely awesome screenshot of Alistair.
That's a winner.
What's he doing here? What are you doing, man? What's going on here? It's a great screenshot. Jimmy, did you miss this part? Were you here for that?
No, I was here. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. It was
Well-
whenever you were making everybody, you were giving everybody commands, and you were like, "Go down the slide, Jimmer," and you were like, "Alistair, suck your dick on the guest room bedroom."
No, I asked him to jump on the bed,
Oh well.
which is pretty tame. He was like, "No, I'm not going to jump on the bed. I'm
No,
going to do this
I'm
instead."
not.
Yeah.
Man, I hope Angulo is this. He's been on an amazing streak here. I hope he's not playing well enough to get sold to Europe. That would really suck. He's
Who?
been really good, Angulo, the last like 2 months.
He's not the type of guy. I don't think. I don't think he's the type of guy to go to.
He's not your buddy guy.
I mean,
he's
he had
he's not
five.
the type of guy
He had a. I guess he got unlucky with the PK day, but I mean, he had a great game.
Yeah, a triple, I think, right?
Yeah, I mean, 5 tackles.
Yeah, I think kind of the deal there is like, if you make it to one of the big teams in MX, like Tigres or Monterrey, it makes it really hard to go to Europe because you end up with a pretty big salary at those places, like on those teams.
Okay, they can actually pay you enough.
Yeah, so the route no longer is like go to Belgium or go to like one of these smaller leagues in Europe. You have to go to a big team in Europe.
Okay.
So you can bet like if Angola went to Europe, it'd be a fucking terrible move.
Oh yeah, I'd be useless. But he was pretty meh the first half of the season, but like he's been on a great tear here.
Yeah,
Sad to see the season end, but hopefully good for next year.
good example of that would be like Diego Lainez. He
Yeah.
was at Club America, and then they sold him to fucking Betis, and like he never did anything at Betis.
So I finished 3rd in America Rare Plus. So I got .026.
Dude, that's not bad at all to win ETH.
No, I mean I'll take it.
Jimmer, how are we doing, buddy? You set those lineups yet?
No.
You want something crazy? I prioritized this week? Cap 220 super rare.
Is that from the tournament ending soon? It's got to be like week 6 or something.
Yeah, but I'm like one good performance away from like getting something good. Like I need one more. So we'll see.
Surface, you got any more missiles for Jimmer?
I do not. I could ask last one, see if anything's changed. I actually cross-referenced my missiles from last episode just to make sure I wasn't duplicating. But they probably wouldn't be very exciting.
Gotcha. Well,
I do have let's see here. I'm looking at my replay stats spreadsheet. There could be something interesting here to talk about.
I would agree with that, but it's also 3 hours and 21 minutes into the stream, and I haven't set my lineups yet.
Yeah, there's nothing interesting.
So, no, I'll bet there is something interesting. Next Sober After Dark, we're just going to talk about replay weeks for the entire time.
All right.
Oh no, Andy, we came up with an idea, which was setting a limit, but we each challenge each other to say a football player, and you challenge the person whether or not they have it in their gallery or not.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
So like, yeah, and if you don't have it but you think you do, you have to go buy it. And if you have it but you don't think you do, you have to sell it.
It's the ultimate whales guide to So Rare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Andy and I, it's like we put
I play that.
$250 limit on it, and it's like I say a name, and then I'm like, I think you have this guy in your gallery.
Here,
can I look at your gallery when I say it or not?
Yes.
You can look at my gallery, but I'm not allowed to cross-check my own gallery.
How about this? We're gonna
You
just
gotta show your hands.
We're gonna test the waters real quick.
Okay.
And I'm gonna name a player, and Jimmer's gonna tell me whether or not he owns this player.
I have one for Jimmer too.
You do have one for Jimmer.
Oh God, fuck. There was a time a year ago where I was very confident in this game.
Yeah.
And now I'm not confident at all.
All right. You ready, Jimmer?
Yeah.
Paul Kampasch. Paul Kampasch. You spell the last name Komposch. Paul Kampasch.
Language of origin, please.
I believe he is Austrian.
Club.
You don't get that much information.
Really? Why? It's
don't.
like a spelling bee.
Nope, you do not get that information.
Oh God,
I think it's better if it's like a classic Sorare guy though. No?
I'm very sure that I don't own him.
You're very sure.
How do you spell him?
You do not own Paul Kambash.
Let's go.
And he's on auction right now. Does that mean I have to bid on him?
No, it's just a trial. It's just a trial. We haven't determined what the consequence is for the presenter of the player.
Okay.
I feel like there's no consequence for you. All you're trying to get me to do is consequence.
Okay. I won't make you watch me bid on him, but I'm gonna bid on him.
Okay,
So,
how
like,
for you, Black?
Okay.
Well, I don't know how well do you know your gallery though. Like
That's the whole
Know
point.
know your gallery, baby.
But the whole point is like if you say somebody that you're like but you have to preface it with you don't have this guy in your gallery or you do have this guy in your gallery. If you say you do have this guy in your gallery, yes or no, and he doesn't have him, he has to go buy him.
yeah.
okay.
But the other
All
aspect
right.
is like you don't have this guy in your gallery, and you say you don't, but he actually does, then he has to sell him because it's like, oh, you didn't even know or care.
Right.
But I can look at his gallery while I do it.
You can.
Yeah. And
but
there's got to
Andy-
be a limit too. Like if you don't know that you have the player in your gallery and you do, and you have to sell him, then you have to sell him like I think it's got to be like 30% below market. It's
Oh
got to
yeah,
be like
insta sell.
yep. It's got to be a sell that like he's fucking gone. Like
Yeah,
buy.
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right. You do not have this guy in your gallery. Michael Vlap.
Oh, the Vlapster.
I don't have him. I agree. I don't.
You don't have him. Remember the Vlap? V
Is
flap.
that the Vlapster?
Good old V flap. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I got one for you, Sam.
Uh oh.
You do have this guy in your gallery. His name is Manu Fooster.
I got an offer on him today. Bad luck. I just won him, and someone offered. I made an offer on him today.
I think the best way
Fister.
to approach this is to look at shitty rewards from a long time ago in somebody's gallery.
I don't know.
I think you need to go with guys who everybody owned at some point 3 years ago, like Juniper League guys, because you may still have them floating around. You may
Yeah.
not.
Yeah.
I don't know. We're 100% so far.
Should we keep going until someone misses one?
It's gonna get harder.
Probably.
All right. I'm in. That means I need to go look.
I got another one for Sean. Or Sam.
Oh jeez.
Sorry.
Oh man, killing me.
Oh Christ. Are you ready?
Yes.
You do have this guy in your gallery, and it's gonna make more sense as to why I said that. His name is Sean Longstaff.
Yes, I have him in my gallery, and I just won his unique like a couple weeks ago, and I traded it for a different unique.
So you don't have him in your gallery?
No, I have his limited too. He's on Newcastle.
Oh God, he's good. He's
What happened to
good.
Black?
He's good. That's why I said Sean. It's because I was looking at his name.
Fair enough. Okay, good recovery.
Well, it wasn't a recovery. That's why I did it.
Yeah. Okay, now it's my turn for you. Let's see here.
Okay. Hands up. I'm not looking.
Okay. Hold on, I gotta find one.
This is the most whale game we've ever played.
Give me a second
No,
here.
it's
Alright.
called Know Your Gallery.
Oh wait, am I on? I can't tell if I'm on Jimmer or Black's gallery.
Oh god, I think you're just throwing me off here.
That's unfortunate. That's annoying.
I think
Okay,
you're
get-
just throwing me off.
Sorry, my internet died.
He
Dude, I-
tried to get me with
I
Sean
picked a guy.
Longstaff.
I picked a guy who he just won a unique of, but I was picking his limited. But he still knew he had the limited.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if
I won
Sam.
his unique. I traded him. He got injured the next game.
Oh god.
Did you get one, Jimmer?
I did one for Sam, so
I'm
All right, I got one for Jimmer.
hands
I
up.
think. I think.
I have one for Jimmer. You ready? Okay, here we go. Sam Ul Adekugbe. Samuel Adekugbe.
Do I have him in my gallery or not?
You have him in your gallery.
Of course I do. He plays for Canada. I know I have him. Let's go.
Damn. He does?
Oh
Alright,
yeah,
Jimmer,
he's a Canadian
Jimmer.
national. I know him.
Jimmer, you do have Bak Kyeon Woo in your gallery.
Oh,
Fuck
he-
you.
Korean. That's not fair.
Bak Kyeon Woo. Language of origin, please.
Korea.
I don't think I have him in my gallery.
You don't think?
No, I know I don't.
I don't think you do. You don't.
100%.
All right, I got to make my lineups. I just got the text. It's 9:30.
Yeah. All right, boys. That
Yeah.
was fun. We're gonna do a whole thing on Jimmer doing that weird dance next week. So
Ugh.
Good night, boys. Good luck.
See you later,
GF,
baby girls.
Good luck.
GG, IO.
GG.
go fuck.
I'm gonna miss my
Standing.
lineup.
No, lasbak voor een reet. Dit wou jullie toch?
TBS, allemaal jongens uit van